What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to another edition of BKNY Hoops. If you're new to the channel, it's your boy Rashid. All right, let's get into it. You guys see the actual graphics. You see the title of the show. Um, the Knicks actually win the Mikal Bridges trade, despite them probably not getting to the NBA Finals. Now, I know the series is not over yet, but all right, that's too long of a title. So I just have to assume that it will be hard for the Knicks to really kind of come back, down 3-1. So, and plus all the injuries that they actually probably have to Cat and to OG Anunoby. I think he suffered like a knee injury in that series. So, all right, I'm on Twitter. I'm on X pretty much. I think that's what they call it now. And I see a bunch of Nets fans clowning the Knicks, right? Clowning Mikal Bridges, how god awful he's actually been. All right, so I have to explain to you guys how basketball actually really works. Okay, there is a pecking order, in terms of who they going to run the offense through. Yo, SL, what's good, man? Um, Mikal Bridges is not the number one option on the team. All right. The pecking order is Jalen Brunson, Cat, OG Anunoby, and then probably Mikal Bridges. So he's there to actually provide some spacing, play some defense, right? He's not going to go out there. He's not going to go and lock anybody down to 0 points. If he can actually force someone into a tough shot, right? Or like, let's say a fadeaway shot, or they cut off their driving lanes, they're trying to get to the rim and you cut the driving lane off. He's done his job right there, man. And that's yeah, I was on XSL, man. They were trashing Mikal Bridges, and then Jonathan was trying to get in, calling him trash. So basically, for the actual playoffs, he's averaging about 17.3 points a game. And as a fourth option, I think that's really impressive. The Knicks is not going to win a championship overnight. It's going to actually take some time. They have to get a better bench, like get some better pieces. If you look at Boston, they're going to actually fall apart. Maybe they can get a couple of players. They can get actually like a backup point guard. So let's look into actually hey, SL, man, listen, you just don't know basketball, bro. I mean, you just look at the game from a rudimentary level, man. That's just I can't help it, man. If you think Mikal Bridges is supposed to go out there I mean, he has a lot of limitations. He's not the biggest guy out there. He's not the strongest guy out there. For his career, he's shooting 38.3% from the 3-point line. And in this game, he actually had about 17 something points, right? He can't really draw fouls. He's not going to be able to actually explode through contact. He's a role player, right? So he's not going to actually have a good game, every single night. So 4 out of 5 from the 3-point line, 6 out of 15, 17 points. Defensively, he wasn't really that great, but again, we don't know what type of injuries he's probably dealing with. Like if he's dealing with some type of ankle injury. So even though you're actually, injured somewhat, but like say ankle injuries can hamper you in terms of your lateral movement on defense right there, man. But yeah, man. I mean, you'd like to see him get more free throws, but again, his slim build, right? He's not big enough. He's not strong enough. And this is why he's not a number one option. This is exactly why he's a role player. Now, you could look at his stats over here for the regular season. All right, so he's averaging 17.6 points, a game for the regular season. So it's not like his numbers actually dropped off. He's right around his career. Actually, his career average is actually 14.8 points right here, right? But you see in the regular season, he's up to 17.6. And then in the playoffs, in the playoffs, I just said the numbers. He's averaging about 17.3 points a game. So career average, Lakey was good, man. And all right, so let's get into the terms of the trade, man. Now, a lot of people are actually laughing at, oh, yo, man, 5 first-round picks for Mikal Bridges. Ha 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 ha. We got draft picks. I'm like, yo, are y'all guys kidding me? Right? The Nets, for one, they got the 8th pick. If they can't trade up to get the number 2 pick, even get like Dylan Harper, and you actually look at his NBA comparison, his NBA comparison is Cade Cunningham, then this is a waste over here. The Knicks actually clearly won this trade. I mean, they're in the Eastern Conference Finals. Look where the Brooklyn Nets are right now. Look where we are right now, right? I mean, and you look at Chat GDP. Chat GDP is saying that the Nets won't be relevant to like 2045, and look at the Knicks, right? It took them like 25 years, right, just to get to this actual point right there. So that's not out of the realm of possibility. So SL saying you can get a good player at 8. I don't know, man. I mean, we look at the scouting reports, like, and who the NBA comparisons are. It doesn't really look that good, man. And it's a gamble. You don't know. I mean, you look at D'Angelo Russell. He was a number 2 pick. And look at him right now, right? He's a backup at best, and not really an effective one, a really good one. Yeah, no, I agree. Listen, SL, I agree with that, man. Chat GDP. Yeah, they saying 2045 when that's when you'll see the Nets actually get relevant. It's hard, man. There's a lot of competition. There's 28 other something, other teams around the NBA, and um, and a lot of those other teams, their situations in terms of like their front office, their ownership is actually much better than the Brooklyn Nets, man. So yeah, hey, listen, I agree with that. So all right, so again, the Knicks are in the Eastern Conference Finals, and like they're not going to probably go. No, they're probably not going to the finals. But now you look at Cat, you look at him getting hurt. He needed a knee injury. I think OG had suffered a knee injury in this last game over here. Then a lot of times it really comes to that, man. It takes a lot of luck, right? A lot of yo, Ribby, what's good, man? Let me get the link in for you guys, man. I know a lot of people are gonna blame Mikal Bridges, and it's not his fault per se. He's average. His career average is 14.3 points per game, and he's averaging in the playoffs 17.3, regular season 17.6. Now his 3-point shooting has taken a dip, right? But he's not the only player in NBA history to have that happen. If you look at the Houston Rockets series, you look at Fred VanVleet. I think he was shooting like 21% from the 3-point line. He's a better 3-point shooter than. So it happens, man. It happens. Now, let's look into the actual stats of this game over here, man. I guess Stephen A. Smith. Oh, let's go to Stephen A. Smith over here real quick. He's scratching his head. He doesn't understand what the hell is actually going on. Some analysts you are, man. You can't even break down a damn game over here, man. So he went on to X game 4, called the team out. He says, which had 14 turnovers through 36 minutes. And he called for both Mikal Bridges and Josh Hart to get together, tagging their handles. Again, that's another reason why Mikal Bridges is not the actual main guy, right? He's not the best ball handler. All right, let me let SL get on up in here, man. How the Mets win the trade, AP? How? The draft is garbage. It's a garbage draft. If there was Wemby, if you can get like a Wembyana or generational type talent, then I would say, yeah. The Nets actually won this trade, but there's nothing there, man. SL, what's good, man?
VK, you seriously gonna? Oh my god, man! Are you seriously gonna say this draft is trash? Are you seriously gonna say that?
Yeah.
Like how? Like you got a crystal ball to say like oh, I know every single player, how they're gonna turn up in a year or two. Are you serious? And this is
Well,
one
I
of the
mean,
best. But
you just all I gotta do is just read the scouting reports, man, and look at some of the
we're
players.
not reading scouting reports. We're watching the
Is
games.
there any Wemby's in the draft? SL?
Wemby is generational type talent.
All right, there is no generational talent
Never
in this
been
draft.
Wemby. There's never been Wemby before Wemby. You're not gonna see another Wemby anytime soon.
Okay.
Wemby is like it's like asking, do you see Michael Jordan coming up out of this draft? There's never gonna be another Michael Jordan
All right. So why are you guys so hyped about it, man? If there's really not that much
because
high
there's
end
a
talent,
really good talents out there. I
like
can
who?
tell you, huh? I can
Like
tell
who?
you right now, like Noah Sang is really good player.
What?
Have you seen? Do you see him playing in EuroLeague playoffs right now? Have you
That's in
watched
the
one
Euro
game?
League. This is not the pros,
You
man.
got
Okay,
some explaining to do, Hoops.
Luca came from EuroLeague. How is he looking right now?
Wait, Adol, 1 second, Adol. But Hoops, what happened to X Factor tonight, man? Did you watch the game?
Yeah, I saw the fourth quarter. I watched the first quarter and the fourth quarter. I didn't see
What happened to Robinson, man? The guy was X Factor. Now he's a minus 27, and now they pressure Chua again bench time over him. Yikes, man. That theory
Not
really went to
pressure.
a plunger.
and that's the thing with Mitchell Robinson, right? This is where I said you have to
Now
get
Mitchell Robinson got figured out. They put three guards and they said, okay, so broke ankle Mitch, metal ankle Mitch. Let's see how his mental ankle's gonna
Daniel was
hold
good.
up.
No, listen.
So-
I got to give it. Listen, I didn't expect the Knicks to get this far, but you know what they did. But at the end of the day, you look at overall them in this postseason, they have a minus 81. Their starters, who was mostly supposed to be that defensive anchor, you're not seeing it this
John,
series.
you know, John, you know what's the main problem? John,
No,
you know what's the main problem was? Jalen Bunsen.
Nah, man. No,
Gave up. Listen, there was no hero ball. There was no saving.
Wait, Ada, Brunson has been bad defensively, but tonight, man, mid-bum Bridges, woo, a triple-double from Tyrese Halliburton. 32 points, 15 assists, 12 rebounds. Wait, 12 rebounds and 0 turnovers. He cooked Mikal Bridges, overcooked, undercooked, everything under the sun, man.
Mid-kill Bridges. He's a Bridges from now.
Ador, it's mid-brick. Say it right, mid-brick. He's the cousin of Westbrick. Yo, we gotta start that trend. We gotta start that trend.
Hold on. Let's get back to this draft over here.
No, but wait, 1 second. Wait, Hoops, 1 second. Wait, Ador, you are right though. I think Brunson defensively. I'll be honest. Look, I'll be honest to the Knicks fans. When Brunson hasn't been played in this series against the Pacers, the Knicks look semi-playable. When Brunson plays in this series, yikes. Like, seriously, man, Brunson definitely has defensively underwhelmed. And Towns tonight, man, very unfortunate with the knee situation, but him too, defensively. That is just not a good combination. And Thibs, unfortunately, they're going to throw this man under the bus.
All right, you said,
hold on. How are we going to throw Tibbs under the bus? Explain
Ribby, you know the script is set right now. You know the Villanova boys are not going to throw themselves under the bus. They're going to say Thibs didn't play the bench. You know this, Ribby. The script is set.
Last season, Tibbs signed a 5-year contract, right?
Yeah, but bro.
Yeah, we know that.
So, no.
Let him go. John, let him go.
Hear me out. So that means this is this first season basically because we got Mikal and we got Cat. So how could y'all think Tibbs gonna get fired this first season and this is his first time with these players? I don't get
because Mikal threw him under the bus. Don't you remember Mikal threw him under the bus? He was the player. Can I explain to Ribby? Don't you remember? Ribby, don't you remember Mikal was the first guy to go to the media? He didn't go to Thibs in private to discuss. He went to the media and threw him under the bus. You know this is going to happen.
Ribby,
it's fact.
Ribby, let me explain. Ribby, let me explain you why Thibs is not gonna
still have his job. That's it.
Yes, I agree with you. You correct. You correct. Nah, Ribby, you correct. Let me explain why Tibbs is gonna have his job for the next like a year. After that, we gotta see what's gonna happen. But the whole thing about it, like you completely disregarding who's your owner. You completely disregarding
I know who the
who.
owner is. Do you know who the owner is?
Yeah, I know who
I
I know
know.
who the owner is. Ado, I know who the owner is. It's Papa Brunson.
We're
It's
very
Papa
familiar.
Brunson.
We're
No, it's
very
not.
fam.
It's James
No, it's
Dolan.
Papa
So we are
Brunson.
talking
He's the
about.
one who organized Mikal playing with his
No,
son.
John,
That's how it
please,
went down.
can you stay quiet? John, can you stay quiet for a second? Like, yeah, really, we know who your owner is. It's Jimmy Dolan, Jimmy Boy, and we know
James
his
Dolan,
love
not
affair
Jimmy Dolan. It's James Dolan.
is
But
Jimmy
why?
Boy.
Listen, why are we as
He
Nets
grew
fans?
up with a silver spoon. I mean, golden spoon in his mouth.
Hold on.
He never.
Hold on.
Listen, the
Hey, I'm
kid.
not gonna let you do that, SL. The Knicks got to the Eastern Conference Finals.
That's what I'm trying to
Okay,
say.
they got by the skin of their
What are we
teeth
talking about
against the
over here,
Pistons
man?
and Celtics. Okay,
So
congrats,
we
BK.
got by the skin of our teeth. So we beat them 4-2 and 4-2. That's by the
Did
skin
you
of
know
our
what their
teeth.
plus or minus has as a team? Wait,
If it was by the
Ribby, do you
skin
know
of
what
our
their
teeth, it
plus or
would be
minus is as a
3-2,
team?
3-2.
A minus 81. Is that good,
Listen,
Ribby?
John.
A minus
It would be
81?
4-2, 4-2 if we beat them by the skin of our teeth. Correct?
No, listen, I
No.
acknowledge I
I'm being
acknowledged
honest.
your
No, not
wins,
correct.
but Ribby, I acknowledge your
Listen,
wins, but
John,
if you put that minus
have a
81 in the
debate where
West, they're getting cooked.
arguing at
Ribby,
the same
if
time.
you put that minus 81 in the
Yo,
West, they're
Ribby,
getting cooked respectfully.
hold on,
Yo,
Ribby,
bro,
you
I don't
telling
got time to
us?
listen. At this moment, bro, we made it to
Yeah.
the playoffs, bro, in the Eastern Conference Finals, bro. That's it,
Yes, you
bro.
should.
We accomplished way more than what we did in mad long. Get what I'm saying? So I don't get how
And you gave
Net
up your
fans
future for
that
that. Do you
haven't
know
been to
you
the
ain't got no
Eastern
picks
Conference
for
Finals
all
is
the way till
bashing.
Yo,
31?
Like,
SL,
come
the
on,
Nets
bro.
don't have no
Let's be
future
fair,
either,
my
man.
nigga.
Like,
BK,
We
we have the
got
most
few-
draft capital in the East. What are you talking about? Get out of here with that,
listen,
Hoops.
unless you get a
Stop
star
it.
here, hold on. Unless you get
Bro.
a star, let's look at this draft capital. Y'all keep
We
going.
Okay,
have cap space
okay.
flexibility. We have a market
Let's
that is
look at it.
growing
Let's look at
economically.
it.
We have way more
John,
than you
John,
guys
hold
admit.
on. Let's look at it. Let's look at it.
Noah Sanjay right here. Hold on, man.
I want to look at it. Let's go. Let's
Let's
look
see
at
what
it.
his NBA comparison is. Ooh, Danya Marshall and
Oh, here we go. The
Al
scouting
Horford.
report. Here we
Yeah,
go.
man, that's a
Oh, yeah, reference.
Danya
Always
Marshall.
with the scouting reports. They tell the
SL.
whole story, right?
Noah
Hoops? They tell the whole
Sanjay.
story, right?
Who?
Yeah. Hey, guys, you know BK Hoops, he doesn't reference actual sources. He uses the scouting reports. Hey!
Yeah,
Hold
man.
on.
Let's look at
Then?
his actual weaknesses over here, man. Oh, this is a lot right
Okay.
here.
And
Split as a score
BK.
and a half court.
Hold on.
Right?
Hold on. Daniel Marshall who?
Huh?
Daniel Marshall who?
You don't know who
Where?
Daniel Marshall is?
No.
Exactly.
Who's that bum?
My point exactly. Who's that bum you just said? Yep, exactly. There you go.
Oh, BK, nobody's buying your scouting report, BS. And BK, you have to admit tonight, Bennett Mathurin may have a bigger impact than Bridges did tonight. You gotta admit that.
Put quality. At least put quality on your page. Like at least put somebody like Sam Vecini. Like I mean,
Well,
who?
realistically,
There's a lot of scouts you can put. Huh?
He a point guard?
Sam Vecini?
he's a small forward. This guy right here, man.
Yo, AP, call you a turncoat, Hoops. Yo, AP.
Do you know who's Noah Sanjay is? John. I mean, BK,
Hoops, you better Gary don't come on, man.
Yeah, exactly. Look him up. Look him up right now.
Gary don't come back on tonight, man. He'll cook you on Mikal, man. Now we've got evidence.
All right. So, all right.
Okay, look up this kid. Noah Sanjay. Look him up.
He has to get stronger. All right, he has to get stronger. Right now, they got him listed as a power forward, right? And at 200
he's
pounds,
not power forward.
Right,
he's not power forward. He's playing small. He's playing small forward in the EuroLeague right now, right? And if you watch the games and not going by the actual games, like you say every time, if you look actual games in EuroLeague right now, in the playoffs, in the regular season, this kid is amazing. This kid being compared to Sean Marion as of right now, and his trajectory to be
SL. Sean Marion was a role player. He wasn't no star player.
And so was Mikal, and he got cooked tonight. He spaces the floor.
Sean Marion was borderline all-star. But this kid Noah Senge is on a trajectory, and is way better than Giannis Antetokounmpo. Because Giannis wasn't Giannis until year 4. Giannis wasn't Giannis until he learned and he built his body up. Remember
so how
that?
Come his brother, what's his brother's name? Anasis? I forgot his brother's name. How come he's not the next Giannis then?
Oh my God!
Right there.
BK, are you going with the theory of blood related makes everybody valuable?
Because
basketball, man. Hold on.
No, stop it.
Because
so Bronny James the next LeBron hoops? Is Bronny James next LeBron?
Yo, Ribby, where you at, bro?
Come on, dude, stop it.
He's up in there. DJ, hold on. Let me let DJ talk, man. Yo, so what do you think about this whole?
You gotta explain this, BK. Ribby, where
you
at?
Yo, facts. Yo, DJ, call him out tonight. DJ, call him out tonight, DJ.
Bro, I was watching the game, bro.
Hold on.
Yo, DJ, did you see what happened, DJ? Wait. I'm talking to DJ. DJ, you see what happened tonight, DJ, that game? You know what happened tonight. I know you saw what happened tonight.
Hold up.
I just wanted to talk. I just wanted to sell that to Ribby because I still got Knicks. I had Knicks in 7, bro. I don't know, bro. This is looking.
They done, man.
I just don't see them winning 3 games in a row, man. Like,
bro, who does Hallie think he is, bro? Like, who he feeling like?
He's Mr. Overrated. Haven't you heard, DJ? He's Mr. Overrated.
Hold on. It's easy when you have a slow, like a slow-footed Jalen Brunson.
Yo, he's been cooking Brunson, bro.
Oh, BK, are you gonna use Brunson being slow as an excuse today? You were so
bad. He
cooked him. He cooked them all tonight.
I ain't gonna lie, BK. Brunson don't play a liquid defense, bro.
Yeah, man.
He don't. Hell no.
Now, him or Towns. You know what's so crazy? Either one plays bad defense one night, or the other plays bad defense the other. Why are you putting Cam Thomas? Thomas was getting cooked tonight by Bennington Thurin.
Catman, I ain't gonna lie, Ribby. I don't know if you feel the same way. I think Catman getting outplayed by Pascal, bro.
No, he got played by Neesmith. Neesmith outplayed Towns tonight. You see Neesmith's effort tonight? The guy was
Pascal
on it tonight.
The whole Knicks squad, bro.
Yo, what's good, y'all? What's good, man?
What's good, Ivan?
Yeah, you're right. Oh, BK. BK, right, you better stop that, BK. I'll cook you any day tonight. Yo, hey, Ivan, welcome back.
Let me ask. In this sequence right here, Ribby, DJ, Ivan, who won this trade over here, man, and why? I'm not gonna say anything. I just answer the question, Ribby, then DJ, and then Ivan. I already got the SL.
Well, I don't have to give my answer. I gave my answer yesterday. So,
well, obviously we
got a lot of Knicks fans.
Where we at right now, so I mean,
they got they answered the BK. I don't got to give my answer again.
All right, I got you.
Ribby admitted we won before. He did before. Ribby admitted before. It's one thing. You
did the Nets win that trade?
No, I think both of us.
Yo, hold on, Ribby. Do you agree with John? We won the trade. Are you serious?
It's like,
long term.
To be honest, it was like half and.
I think both.
To be honest, like 60-40. I'm being honest.
Yeah, I agree.
No, that's fair. I'll give him that 60-40. Short term, they have a window. Long term, it benefits us. I appreciate that from Ribby. That's true.
I want to hear the trade.
Hold on. Since when John agrees? Hold on. Since when John agrees?
Hey, listen,
he never agreed. He never agreed.
I can agree once in a while, man. I have a heart.
Wasn't John, hold on. Wasn't you saying that we won the trade?
Yo, Remy, what was the trade?
He always won the trade. Long term, we won the trade.
They talking about Mikal trade. Ivan, what's your take?
Mikal Bridges?
Yeah.
The Mikal Bridges have been doing good, so I feel like I agree with Remy.
What?
I think both.
Wait, did you see what he did tonight? Yo, triple-double from Halliburton, man, against Mikal, bro. Come on.
Yeah, but Mikal Bridges is not your primary option in terms of scoring.
He's the primary defender, Hoops. You got to admit this. He was the primary defender against the best player on the Pacers team, and he got killed. Stop it, Hoops.
Listen.
You don't understand the value that they give us.
Hold on, let Remy go. Hold on.
What John is saying is Mikal's task was to guard Halliburton the whole night. That's what he's basically saying right now. That was not his job.
What do you mean it's not his job? Who's guarding him?
Yo, no.
Come on. Stop, Ribby. Come on, Ribby.
You got to remember something.
Hold on.
Even though
switches.
You can't.
Yeah,
You
I
can't
was just
play
gonna bring that up,
Howard
Ribby.
Like,
one-on-one
what are you
Even
with
though
him.
talking
Mikal
about, bro?
Bridges,
Like, let's be real.
Ribby,
It's
Mikal
basketball.
couldn't guard him tonight,
Like, yo,
and Mikal
I
couldn't
Jonathan,
shoot tonight
hold on,
either.
but
Jonathan.
they set
When you're
picks. So
I know
hold on,
exactly,
hold
like,
on,
bro,
hold
like,
on,
you
hold on,
don't
hold
really
on.
watch basketball, bro.
I
can't
watched
lie.
the
No,
game
you
tonight.
don't watch
Mikal was
basketball.
unplayable, bro. I watched it.
No,
Yeah,
you
I
did
got you.
not.
I missed the game, yo. I missed the game. He was
Wait, hold on. I
unplayable.
don't think nobody
No,
All right,
disagrees.
John,
so
Hold on.
wait, hold
Yo,
on.
it's
Let
like
John,
it's
the horse
crazy,
John,
talk.
bro.
Mikhail
Let the
It's
horse
was,
talk.
crazy
Hold
because,
on.
Mikhail
like,
was,
y'all, just because y'all don't
Mikhail.
have
So,
Mikal no more, it's like y'all bash him so, like, OD, and it's like, damn, it's like, what the
Bro,
hell?
I'm giving
We
context.
got
I'm not saying the
y'all
guy's
got
a
y'all
horrible
picks, my
player, but
nigga.
tonight he was
Beat up,
disgusting
like, beat him.
tonight. Come
What?
on.
Nah,
He
he
was
was.
disgusting
Nah, Ribby,
tonight.
he was bad tonight, bro.
Facts. DJ, you know I was keeping 100, DJ, man. Come on. I'm not giving
Nah, I'm
bullshit here.
keeping.
He
no,
I've
was
been
but
keeping
short
him
DJ,
as well,
tonight.
but he's been
Now
bad
you were
listen,
tonight.
let
saying
me ask you
another
a
thing the
question.
other day, man. You and I both agreed he's a role player, right? He's not like a star.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Hold on.
6
BK,
first round
BK, we
draft
had
picks for
this.
role player. Woo.
Can I ask
Brunson
you a
BK, hold
came.
on. I
question?
don't know if John was here or not, but yesterday we had this. The last week we
Yo,
had this
what do you think
conversation.
Nah,
about Thibodeau running
Wait,
his
DJ, what you
players
say,
mad
DJ?
minutes?
That's what
Hold
BK
we
on,
Hoops.
hold on.
He
I
ain't
want
running
BK
to.
his players
Hoops.
mad minutes
Yo,
today.
What
can
happened?
you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you loud and clear.
What
Go
do you
ahead.
think about Thibodeau playing his players max minutes? Y'all think
Well,
that's a
I
problem?
mean, you
He
don't have
didn't do that
anybody
this
on the
game. He didn't do
bench,
that
really.
this
Hold
game.
on, man.
Not
he
Like,
last
didn't
week.
do it last 2 games, Ivan. Did you watch
Like,
those
see, like,
games?
yeah,
Yo,
Oh,
I
he
mean,
didn't
Easy,
do
you
it
know
those
what it's
last two
like up
games?
here, Easy.
Last 2 games, he didn't do it.
people be
Oh, okay,
clickbaiting, bro.
okay.
Like, it's just sad. Like,
yeah.
I think
Listen, Landry
Precious should have
Shaman.
got a little
Hold
bit
on,
more minutes tonight,
Landry
bro.
Shaman is garbage, right?
Oh,
DeLon
why they
Wright
pick
trash.
Landry tonight, man? That was horrible. Let me
Yeah,
listen,
take
though,
why
the
did
Landry
first
hold on,
Shamet
round.
BK?
fill up
Why
the,
did
you know what
DeLon
I'm
Wright get
saying, the
more minutes
minutes
than
for the
Precious did,
guys.
bro?
Yeah,
I don't know, man.
I mean, Ribby, you got to admit this: when Brunson's backups of Payne or Landry, that's horrible, man. That is just horrible.
It's something
Yo,
that they
can I ask
see
you,
in
all right,
practice.
John.
Yo, can we
Like,
go
let me
one
ask you
at
a
a
question
time?
right now. After what's his name again? D-Lo come off start, right? Who's the bench player that comes after him? Be honest.
Who's that? Oh,
Keon Johnson.
Who?
You talking about?
Keon Johnson.
So, all right, so who's better, Keon Johnson or thing?
Dilo?
No, what's the nigga name again?
DeLon Wright?
No. Fuck. Oh my god.
all right. So
blocking
I
up?
want to know.
that came from oh my god.
Who you talking about?
Yeah,
I'll
who you
help
talking
you out.
about?
Number one. Cameron Payne.
Oh,
Yeah,
Payne's awful,
Cameron.
bro.
Cameron Payne cook him. Like, are
No,
you
Cuckoo,
serious?
D'Lo?
No,
No.
he's not.
Your
He's
other
not cooking
secondary
Keon
point guard.
Johnson. They on par. They
Cam
on par.
Thomas?
Payne
They
cook him.
They
Oh,
pretty much the
stop
no,
same
it,
type of
no,
bro.
player,
Keon,
bro.
Whoa. This Cameron Payne crap
no,
is awful.
no.
Oh, hold
Cameron
on.
Payne.
Keon Johnson could guard
Cameron
Cameron
Payne.
Payne?
Yeah,
Yes,
Keon Johnson
yes,
can
yeah,
play a
he
little
can.
defense against Payne.
No, he
Oh,
can't.
come
Let's be
on. You're
honest,
not
bro.
gonna wait.
See,
Is
Like,
Payne
I
gonna
think y'all,
body
Ribby,
up
y'all,
Ribby,
y'all
everybody? Come
Ribby.
on,
overrating.
Hold on,
bro.
hold on.
Yo,
They got different games. Like Cameron
Yeah.
He's
Payne
pretty much bad.
is Cameron Payne is a shooter. Most of the time he's like to take
no. I'm talking about as far as if they play
couple dribbles
one on
and
one.
take a shot. But Keon Johnson got hops. He can create something of the dribble, but most of the time he's the hop. He's the jump out the gym
No,
guy,
I'm talking
and
about as far as if they was
He's
to
talking about
play
his
a
backup.
one-on-one game, who's winning?
one-on-one
Yes.
as of right
Cameron
now.
Payne.
No.
Yes.
I'll take Keon Johnson because Keon Johnson is
That's cap.
he can he
He's
can
capping.
play defense.
He's
Keon
He's talking
capping.
Johnson
about
is
one on
solid
one.
Gotta
on
He's not talking
give,
about
defense,
Defense
one
don't
on
win
one though.
stop,
He's
dude.
not talking
and
about.
I've seen him play defense versus top guards this year.
All I saw is Cameron
Yo,
Payne get
so
run over
why
this
the
series.
Nets
But here's my
defensive like he
question:
was
what happened to
contributing?
Precious and Jewett tonight? I actually saw
He's not
Precious
guarding
play like a
Cameron
few
Payne. He struggles
seconds.
against
Why
fast
didn't
guards,
Precious
man.
play more minutes?
All right, so I want to ask the panel this over here. Mikal Bridges for his career averages 14.3 points per game, right? For his career. During the regular season and the playoffs, he was averaging 17.6 in the regular season, 17.3 in the playoffs. I mean, what more do you guys want from a scoring perspective when he's not the number one option?
To not miss easy mid-range shots. You see the mid-range shots he missed
Nah,
tonight?
BK,
He had a ball thrown right at him under the hoop, and instead of just laying it up, he does a sidestep mid-range shot, hits the outside edge
BK,
of the hoop.
he's been making
Come on.
the work. His
Oh,
IQ
my
is so
God.
low on offense, bro. In this series, like it's been so.
Yo,
Horrible.
but they've been giving him the ball like 7-8 seconds in the shot clock. It's not like he gets like the ball 15, 16 seconds in the shot
You
clock.
tell me he can't make a shot shot with 7 seconds on the clock. We got traded for 6.
You think it's that easy, Jonathan?
Somebody stop this guy.
You think it's that easy?
Put me BK. Come on.
Yo,
He can shoot.
I don't think
He can
John
shoot
really
if he
play
actually cares.
basketball. Like for real. Like yo,
come on, Ribby. You saw the game, so you cannot argue that
Like,
Mikal was missing
honest, bro.
easy shots like he's done all year. He's missed easy buckets.
Hold on, Ribby. I don't understand how you can defend
let's
Mikal
play
in this
one-on-one.
series, bro. He's been
DJ, you hear this crap, bro? This is denial, bro. Right here, I'm hearing it now.
Like
this is denial.
Hold on. The defense, yeah, he's been playing okay some games, but like the offense, bro, he's been atrocious on offense in this series.
Whole season he's been atrocious for most part.
No, not the season. No, hold on. Now you capping. It was not the season, bro.
Parts of the season.
Play one. There you go, man.
DJ, meet me on parts of the season, DJ.
John, he was mid-kill. He was mid-kill. He's not too good. Not too bad.
How can you
He's
say
mid.
the season when his efficiency was up during the season?
I'm referring to
John,
the 0-11 against the top teams, DJ. Anyway, DJ, I'm referring to 0-11 against the top teams.
John, look at his stats. I'm looking at his stats right now. It's mid.
No, DJ, I'm specifically referring to against the top teams on 11, the teams that they're supposed to try to beat. That's what I'm referring to.
But you just said, back to what you just said. You just said the season, though.
And there were parts of the season against other teams, bad teams that he underplayed against. I think they lost to him against Utah. They lost to him against Utah at one point. He played bad. Like there's games where
I agree with John because certain parts of the month, the beginning of the season, Mikal was atrocious. And his 3-point shooting was 20.
Wait, so John,
6%?
Getting into the season.
Yo, can I ask you a question?
At the beginning of the season, 26%. Are you serious?
Yeah.
And that 3-point shot. Why did he change up his 3-point shot? He actually had a decent 3 a few years ago, and he changed the whole thing.
Then again, he finished the season strong though.
Wait, what did
you can't argue that he finished.
John, you said at the end of the season he was bad, bro.
There were parts of the season he was bad. Oh, for reals, there were. The 0-11 against the top teams, against bad teams, he underplayed. Like
versus top teams. John Schulman over here. John Schulman over here. Versus top teams.
If you want to look at the big games he had that Christmas game against the Spurs, and he had that game winner against Portland. That was about his highlights this year.
I'm saying this though. His performance in the regular season this season was better than what he's doing in the playoffs right now, bro.
Which is worse. Yeah, that's worse. And he wasn't doing great in the regular season, so this is even worse.
During the regular season.
Yo, let me ask you a question. When did y'all, because I never heard this
His efficiency has been horrible.
I never heard this word before until y'all, I guess, y'all start saying
what?
This.
What?
When did the term mid-cal?
I ain't say mid-cal.
Mikal,
I hear John.
I said that because he's mediocre. We call him Mikal because he's mediocre. He's not too good. He's not too bad.
But hold on, let me ask
we Nets fans, the real Nets fans, on the Breezy podcast, we call him Mikal.
No. So let me ask you a question. So when he played for y'all on Brooklyn, y'all was saying that?
Yes, we said it. He's mid.
When he was playing good for that small stretch, we thought he maybe wanted to be here, but then he showed his true colors.
Reeby, the whole thing about it is Reeby. He had really good stretches.
Yes, it's a yes question.
Okay, go ahead.
Was y'all saying Mikal when he played for the Brooklyn Nets? Yes,
some of us.
Yes, we did. That's when the what's his name nickname came up because he's not too good, he's not too bad. That's why Mikal came up.
A lot of people on Breezy's channel were saying it. I don't think many people were saying it on BK's channel.
Joy, BK, Breezy, whole bunch of people came up and said Mikal because he's not too good. There was a civil war going on.
Don't sit up here and act like you was calling him Mikal, bro. You was over here praising Mikal.
Not when he was playing well, was I thought he actually was going to be part of a future. Then he quickly showed he wants to be a Knicks. So why am I going to support somebody that doesn't care about the team? I'd look like a
the whole thing about Mikal. When the pressure comes up, he's gonna fall.
Wait.
But when you playing versus bottom teams, his stats will look really great. Like his stats will look really good versus bottom teams. But when the pressure time come up, he will be no show and his stats will be atrocious.
Yeah,
That's
and
what it is.
DJ, let's remember from that 27-game stretch till now, his play has really dropped. Like he just looks like he doesn't want to be there. It looks like he wants his former role
But John,
back
I think the
with the
problem
Suns
is
being
though,
a
bro, you
sixth
just trying to
man.
blame Mikal for the whole shit, bro. Cat has not been playing well. Let's be
Oh,
honest. Cat has not
I've
been playing
given
well.
Cat and Brunson their fair blame,
So
but
you're asking?
you look at
Oh
who's
my
that
God,
third option.
Pussycat.
But wait, you look at the third option is going to be people are saying it would be
Hold
OG.
on.
Wait,
John, and
DJ,
if you
people are
watching the
saying
series, just yes or no, has Jalen Brunson been playing too much hero ball in the clutch moments?
he definitely has. I've seen him play really bad
No,
towards these
not
few
really.
games.
Not really. Not
Yes, he did.
tonight. Not tonight.
Yo, he cost you the game. What are you talking about?
Adar, he took that.
Tonight, Jalen Brunson didn't play no hero
No,
ball.
I didn't say
Adar,
no. I
Did
didn't
you
say
watch the
tonight.
game?
I didn't say
Adar, game
We just
two.
listen to what we just said. We said
Wait,
majority.
one mic,
series, bro. We said majority.
No,
of the
wait,
series.
Adar, that game two when they were up by 3, Brunson took that ill-advised
First
3.
three games.
Exactly.
First two
Let
games.
John finish.
First
John
two
just
games.
didn't
Matter of
Wait,
fact.
Adar,
He
the
did.
first.
One mic, guys, one mic.
Wait,
BK, let John
the
go,
first
bro.
2 games with the game ending, he took 2 ill-advised 3s. So those first 2 games,
With 2 people on him, bro.
Exactly.
That's playing hero ball.
Yeah.
Okay, first 2 games, right. But third game,
No,
Cat
we're not talking
built.
about third game, but majority of the playoffs in the clutch, he's been taking dumb shots, bro.
But he won.
2
Listen,
people on
if
him?
not,
Come on,
if
bro.
not for,
Nah,
if
you
not
don't take
for,
that
if
shot.
not for Brunson, y'all wouldn't won Boston
And Cat
or
was
what's
wide
his
open
name,
on the right
Detroit.
side.
He had to do it. He had to do it, and I give him credit for that.
And I can't believe I'm saying this,
You don't
but
take a
Towns
shot like that when you have Cat wide open on the right side.
No, and I can't believe I'm saying this, DJ, but Towns
But
with
is it
defending.
coaching or is it what's his name, Brunson? Probably.
Wait,
No,
can I say
it's
this?
Brunson. Like that's not coaching. Tibbs doesn't like hero ball.
You know what the crazy thing is?
Are you serious?
Wait, Adar. You know what the crazy thing is?
What happened in Chicago then? What happened in Minnesota?
First of all,
he likes hero ball. That's why he plays 40 minutes
There's
at 5 players.
There's a difference. In Chicago, he didn't have the personnel or the system to be running offense.
He had Rip Hamilton and he had what's his name, Derrick Rose. And he still gave Derrick Rose 40 shots.
You just said. Them rosters.
You was scared when you ain't even watched the games. What are you talking about?
I watched Derrick Rose. What are you just talking about?
You mad loud, bro.
Wait, we get a little off track here. Wait, can I say this though?
Chicago roster was horribly put together.
Hold on.
What are we talking about over here? Hold on.
Yeah, what's with the Bulls thing? We're getting a little off kilter.
5, 6, 7 years old.
Wait, you know what the crazy thing I know?
He's talking about how Tibbs ran the players into the ground with the
that's what Tibbs does. He's a military sergeant. That's what
he's talking about.
Well, you gotta look. If you look at Derrick Rose actually getting hurt,
but if he's talking about running the plays, that's not what was even the topic of the discussion. We wasn't even talking about how many minutes you're playing.
I want Jonathan to look at these stats that Mikal Bridges actually put up.
Oh, stop showing the 40 points crap. We're talking about right now. We're talking about right now. We're not talking about 5 or 6 years ago.
Hold on.
No.
You're not gonna.
You talking all this shit, Harlem.
You can't blame
Don't talk bad about my Knicks. What's going on, bro? Don't be ducking. You ducking smoke the whole week. What's going on, man?
All I'm saying was go for my cat, bro.
Yo, bro, I'm not ducking smoke. I've been in the comments the whole week. I ain't never ducked smoke.
You came on the last bro.
Hey, yo, listen, let me say this, right? I'm gonna keep it short and sweet, right? Knicks in 7, man. Listen. At the end of the day, my face
put your money with your mouth. Come with you on the bed.
Listen.
What's up, my boy? I'm right here for that. Why you think I'm over here?
Let me talk to you, SL, right? You 0 for 2, my boy. You need to relax, right? You lost 2 times. What? So just chill. You feel me? Sit this one out, my guy. Sit this one out. You lost against the Pistons.
Right, because that nigga was wrong.
And you lost against Boston, bro. So I don't even want to take your bread at this point. Just sit this one out. But the Knicks in 7, you feel what I'm saying? My face.
All right, so what you think about Mikal Bridges, though, Harlem? I mean, has he really been bad? And does he actually win does the Knicks actually win this trade with the the whole Knicks and Nets thing?
So listen, here's the thing, man. In the NBA, it's full of ups and downs. Bridges is struggling, but tonight towards the end, well, actually, like around the
Fourth quarter, I
5
think
minute
he
mark,
played
he
well.
did hit a couple of threes that actually helped us stay in the game. Listen, I'm not gonna shit on Bridges. At the end of the day, he a part of the team, and if we go down, he go down with the shit. You feel
I
me?
like that. I like that. I like that. I like that.
Yo,
listen.
Harlem, hold on. So when he break like 4 shots, when Jalen Brunson intentionally gave him a 3-point shot, it was like 5 minutes and 3 minutes. He break back to back threes.
Yeah, three times. I know.
Yeah.
4
I'm gonna say
times.
it to you, SL. Right? I'm gonna say it to you, SL.
All
Right?
right, Harlem. I think this draft is
Yo.
complete ass, man, for the most part.
You
right?
don't watch college ball, but it's cool. It's cool.
I just want to say one thing, B. Look, yo, just
hold on.
BK,
I want Harlem to answer this question because SL disagrees, Jonathan disagrees. So if you look at what the Knicks they gave up 5 picks, right? And the Nets are getting like the 8th pick, man. Probably Noah Asante, right? Who needs a lot of work,
right?
Yeah.
So
who wins this trade?
Learn his name. Noah Asante. Learn his name.
All right.
To be honest with you, bro. Listen, right? And this is not even me being biased. The Knicks right now is better position. I'm gonna say this, SL, right? So, all right. So let me ask you this, right? I'm not talking to Ribby because Ribby a Knicks fan, right? But I'm talking to everybody else that don't like the Knicks, right? If Mikal Bridges, right? If Mikal Bridges, and it's an honest question, John, SL, BK, right? No biasness, be honest. If Mikal Bridges was dropping 30, right? If he was dropping 30, I know that's far-fetched, so let me say 20. If he was dropping 20, right? He was playing good, he was efficient, and the Knicks was still losing. Would y'all come on here and still trash him?
No.
Depends, but I'll probably give Brunson Towns more of the blame.
I
wouldn't. Stars.
Yo, John, come on, John. Yo, John.
No, wait. Did you hear what I said? You wait. Did you hear what I said? I would give Brunson and Towns more of the blame because they're the stars. But still, if 20 points is all the guy is giving you, 6 picks is giving you, you still got to hold him to a high standard too.
That's not what he asked you, John. I just asked you if he was averaging 20.
That's a great question. That's a great question.
Harlem, you see problem with your question is like every time. It's like, what capital did you give up for him?
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to say.
No. SL, the drive is ass, man. Look, we can go
bro.
It's not 1 year. It's 5 years and a swap.
Man,
that's the problem with it.
BK,
so Jalen Brunson is gonna be Jalen Brunson for the next 5 years. Are you telling me that? Can you guarantee me that? And he playing 40 minutes.
Yes.
Listen, not every minute is equal to the what's his name. Mikal playing 40 minutes. It's not equal to what's his name. Jalen Brunson 40 minutes. Jalen Brunson playing. Jalen Brunson usage rate is all the way to 36, 37.
You rather have this dude over here rather than going to the Eastern Conference Finals, man. I mean,
that's not set in stone who you're drafting, right? You know that, right? That's not set in stone who you're drafting, right?
It's just a prediction of who's going to go 8th, though, John.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. He's saying like it's definite.
No, that's SL's guy. This is SL's guy. I'm not saying
that's SL's guy.
What's the problem with that guy?
No, it's not a problem, but there are other options. We have Fears. Wait, there's other options.
You're not getting Fears. Forget about it.
You can trade up to a potential, let's trade up.
Bro, we don't have anything to trade up, bro. What are you talking about?
Adar, I doubt we trade up, but it's still an option. Also, you have Yegor Deming too. You also have Carter Bryant. There are other options.
Because I've been seeing y'all say trade up, right? How far?
No, we're not trading up. And why we trading up?
DJ, at this point, I don't have visualization to make the moves, but I'll still talk about it. At the end of the day,
DJ made an excellent point with Nets fans. Why do you like guys like SL? Why do you like mediocrity for? Why?
Oh my God, Hoops, we're in this position. What do you want us to do?
Hold on. What mediocrity we talking about?
Y'all settled for the conference finals, and you're happy with an 8th pick.
And they just got their asses beat tonight. What are you talking about?
We had James Harden, Kyrie, and KD. This is shooting for the championship. If you're talking about Bunsen, Mikal, and Cat is the championship, are you fucking serious?
Are you fucking serious?
I want to ask you a question, SL.
Yo, you scream too much,
SL, right?
Like you screaming, like you hurt my.
So here's the thing,
SL,
right?
bro.
Because you're talking about Bunsen, Mikal, and Cat.
He ain't no bum. He ain't no bum.
Yo, hold on. Wait. Yo.
All you saying is,
yo, SL, let me just say this, right? I just want to say
better
this,
than Cam Thomas, nigga.
Right, like,
bro.
Right. Okay, he's better than Cam Thomas. And while we're rebuilding, so what? We take that.
Yo, SL, hold on, wait. Yo, SL, right now, right? Like right now, bro, right? And this is a fact. You can look this up. Right now, Brunson's arguably the best point guard in the NBA, right? The shit that he's doing in the playoffs.
Hold on. Who's best point guard? Who's best point guard?
Wait. Listen to me. I said right now, Jalen Brunson is arguably the best point guard in the league, right? And then after that,
that is debatable. That is very debatable.
Let me finish. Right.
He's in the top, but not the top. I'll give you that.
Yo, let me finish.
Bro, that's what I said. Arguably. That's arguably. Okay.
Arguably, bro.
John.
All right. Let me finish
because
yes.
Because honestly, John, right? I'm about to shut you down right now.
Listen, bro.
He's doing shit in the playoffs.
You don't listen.
He's doing shit in the playoffs that no other point guard has done in years. So if you go back to last year, he was the first point guard in NBA history to score 40 points 3 straight games in a row. No other point guard in NBA history ever did that. That's a fact. Now we fast forward, right? He come back this year. The first 2 games against the Pacers, he dropped 40. Then tonight he went for over 30. So he's doing shit in the playoffs that no other point guard is doing. So whether he winning or losing, he's doing historic shit, bro. Yeah, Halliburton playing good too, but to sit here and say Halliburton is better.
Thank you.
Halliburton. Wait, 1 second.
All right.
Wait, hold on. Let me finish, right? Okay. So to say Halliburton is better than Brunson is not only nasty work, right? But then, if you want to be honest, SL, you know why the Knicks is losing? Because in the fourth quarter, Tibbs is keeping Brunson on the bench, bro. If you look at all of the games, the Knicks is right in the game. The fourth
but
quarter,
Brunson played first 2 games about 40 minutes. What are you talking about?
Wait, Hall.
But you have to.
And they lost.
You have to play
and they
Brunson,
lost,
bro. You have
and
to
they lost. He put up the numbers.
Wait, Adar, 1 second.
Carmen, what are you talking about right now?
Adar, 1 second.
Oh yes. Talking, bro.
Hold on 1 second.
Wait, can I say something?
Host got to talk. Hold on, DJ. Look who they compared Nolan Troyer to, man. NBA scouts.
Killian Hayes. My God! Now he's deflecting this shit. Come on.
Wait. I gotta acknowledge something with Harlem. You know what? Harlem is right about something. I'm saying this. Brunson has. I gotta say this. Brunson has done things in this playoffs that nobody has seen. I've never seen a guy like Brunson take Aaron Nesmith's hand and slap himself in the face to try to get a foul call. That is unprecedented, Harlem.
John. I admire your trolling, but the whole thing about it. Let's break down Bunsen. Let's break him down because
I'll give it to him
right now he's getting sucked by Tyrese Halliburton and what's his name? Carlin walking.
You gotta limit them turnovers and them.
Wait, I won't give this to
Halliburton right now. He's killing him. And I got Carlin. Okay,
Wait,
go ahead.
Besides my little trolling bit there, which was factual, I will give this to Harlem. Without Brunson, the Knicks aren't going anywhere in the playoffs. I will give Harlem
of
that
course, he
little bit of
fire.
credit. I will give him that little bit of credit. But defensively, he's getting cooked. Wait,
Hey,
Ribby.
see y'all in the playoffs.
But wait, Ribby. Here's the kicker.
No.
Wait. Here's the kicker. Wait, one second. You have the mic. Defensively, he's been atrocious. Wait, defensively, he's been atrocious though.
Y'all got to the playoffs this year. Yes or no? Answer my question.
Wait, Ribby, we're talking about your team. I'm talking about my team. No, here's the kicker. Here's the kicker. Brunson defensively has been bad the last. Wait, can I finish? Can I finish? No, here's a crazy fact. Brunson in the last few games has had to get benched, right? Last 2 games, right? He's had to get benched by Thibs. So what the crazy thing is, Towns with defenders has looked a lot better than Brunson has looked.
You gotta give Cat some credit. Cat stepped up.
One of the main reasons why is because he's been getting in foul trouble.
You and SL saying anything about Brunson is laughable, John.
Wait, what do you mean laughable? Bro. Defensively, he got benched in the fourth quarter the other day. Did he not?
Nothing about Brunson, bro.
Harlem, he got benched the last game.
No, he didn't get benched.
There's a foul trouble.
He didn't get benched. He was in foul trouble. All right,
foul trouble, and defensively wasn't helping them in that last game.
And being benched.
John, they won the game. They won the game because bench was helping them out.
Yes, you know why? Adar, defensively, their bench was giving more effort than Brunson was.
Exactly, that's why and Cat went bazooka.
That's not true at all.
Exactly.
That's not.
What do you mean? Stop.
What do you mean? It's not true.
Come on, bro.
Brunson is laughable.
Harlem, we're not saying false things about him. That's why they won the last game.
Wait.
So hold on.
In game
3, Brunson wasn't Brunson?
Brunson been putting 40 on niggas the whole series.
They're down 3-1.
What happened in game 3? So what happened in game 3?
He been putting
40 what happened in game 3?
Bro. What you mean?
What happened in game 3? I'm asking you right now.
We won in game 3. What you talking about? We won in game 3.
Okay, why you won?
That's what happened.
Why you won? Yeah, okay, why you won? How you won?
I told you why we won.
Because of Towns.
When I said it was a team effort.
Oh my gosh! It was
and what happened to Bunsen?
Bro, the whole team played. Yo, bro.
Exactly.
Like I said, man, to say anything about
and what happened tonight? What happened tonight?
Brunson's laughable, bro.
So what happened tonight?
But is the series over? Is the series over? Is the series over?
3-1? Yeah, you pack your shit up and get the fuck out of here.
Is the series over? Is the series over? Is the series over?
Yeah, it's over.
You win 4 games yet, bro. You ain't win 4 games yet.
They good. Last year, they pack your shit up in game 7. This year, they're gonna pack your shit up in game 4.
You did not win 4 games yet, bro. You can't talk to me till you win 4 games.
Oh, so I will be right here. I'll be right here. What? All right.
Yo, bro, you're a funny character, right? Because when the Pistons lost, you ain't pop up. When the Celtics lost, you ain't pop up. Now it's up 3-1, and now you want to show your face. Stop it, bro.
Yeah, there's a thing called life.
It's all good though. It's
I didn't pop up on the Breezy podcast either because there's a thing called life. I gotta take care of my thing.
Listen. When it goes to 7 games, when it goes. Yo, SL,
during Boston.
Wait. Yo, SL, we all know it's going 6 games, right? We all know the Knicks is going to win the Garden. We all know that, right? It's going 6.
No,
right?
no, it's not going to 6. It's not going to 6.
I'm not 100% on that. I don't know.
It depends on Towns' knee if that's good or not. You got to think about that, Harlem.
I still got Knicks at 7, but I'm starting to lose faith, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh my god. Yo, bro. Let me tell you something, SL. When it go to 7,
at least DJ's a realist.
Nothing, bro.
No, I still, John. I
That's
said
all.
it. I said at the beginning.
You know what, Harlem? I would be with you. I would ride with you on that. But like that knee injury from with Cat, yeah, I don't know, man.
That looked nasty.
Gonna play in game 5. What are you talking
know
about?
what's so horrible? They shouldn't have played him. They should have put Precious or
I was
Mitchell in, but they
figure out
let
what
him play
injury
on
was. I
one
didn't know
bad
it was
leg.
knee.
Hold on, man.
Like, what are you
It's just
doing?
not give you the offense that Cat can give you, man. But what are you talking about, Jonathan?
No, I'm talking about wait, Roots. Wait,
seriously believe he's injured.
Adar,
Hoops is faking that shit.
Wait, Adar.
Yo, one mic, SL. One mic.
Hoops. I said they should have put in Mitchell or Precious at the very least because Towns was not moving well out there at all. Like, you got to call it on with that boy. But what is Thibs' motto? But wait,
why you call him Pussycat.
Wait, what is Thibs' motto? If you ain't dead on the court, you should play. Like, come on, like this. That was on Thibs. That one. Thibs got to take credit for that one.
Yo, bro,
See, that's
come
how I
on.
know
You really,
don't watch basketball,
you
bro.
really think Cat is faking a
Hold
knee
on.
injury? Come on, SL.
Let Ruby talk.
Stop it, bro.
Because
that's
Cat
crazy.
said he good. So like that's how I know y'all don't watch.
He was limping. He was walking gingerly.
If I was watching the game, Cat said to Thibs, "I'm good." So I don't get why y'all saying this.
John, he's gonna play. He's gonna play, and he's gonna play.
I'm talking about the next game. I'm not talking about this game. I'm just saying his health for the next game.
John, he's gonna play, and he's gonna fix that Pussycat injury again. So let him do his pussy bitch ass again.
Listen, I don't think. Wait, Adar. I don't think he faked it, but if he did, he should get an Oscar. If he did though, he should get an Oscar. I don't think he was.
He's gonna do that again. Believe it.
SL. Role player.
Yo, SL, I'm gonna tell you what they're gonna do. Yo, hold on, wait. Yo, SL, I'm gonna tell you what the play is right now, SL, right?
That's what I'm saying.
Yo, SL, I'm gonna tell you what the play is. Listen, I'm gonna tell you what the play is, right? Remember when the Knicks played Boston in Game 5 and the game was close?
No, I didn't watch Harlem. I didn't watch the whole Boston series. I didn't watch the entire semi-series.
That's cool. No. That's cool. I'm just telling you what's gonna happen. So in Game 5 against the Celtics, right? The Knicks played good in the first half. Boston blew them out, right? The Knicks wanted to win it at home. So what I'm saying is, watch the play, right? The Pacers gonna start off playing good in Game 5, and then they gonna give up. You feel what I'm saying? The Knicks gonna win, right? So scratch that, because Indiana gonna want to win at home, right? So they gonna give the game to the Knicks, right? And watch this, right? And by them doing that, Game 6 is gonna be a dogfight, right? Mark my words. It's gonna be close, and down the stretch, the Knicks gonna win.
Indiana notoriously choking your asses out at the Garden.
Mark my words.
Whoa,
mark my words, bro. Mark my words.
Harlem.
Yo,
how many games?
All right, what?
Going into last year. Going into last year. How many games Indiana won in Madison Square Garden?
We're not even talking about last year. Scratch last year. We talking about right now. The Knicks gonna win Game 6,
and right now, Indiana won 2 games at the Garden. Why I should believe you?
Yo, bro, because like Game 7 is Game 7. When it's Game 7, people gonna.
We're not even going to Game 7. They going to Game 5, and they won 2 games in a row.
Harlem, you gotta at least acknowledge that it's gonna be more of a challenge because, bro, these dudes is choking leads, bro. Like,
we gotta get Pascal Siakam.
We gotta give it to you, right?
Don't cut me off.
Wait, hold on. Let me say this to you, stop Pascal.
Hold on, Jonathan. Because
hey, yo, bro, let me say this to you, right? At the end of the day, right?
They choking leads in Game 1, 2.
If y'all think Mikal Bridges is gonna keep stinking it up, you crazy, bro.
Wait, Harlem, I have a question for you. Who's stopping Pascal? Who's stopping Pascal Siakam right now? Because that's your big problem. You gotta stop Pascal.
You think like Pascal some little like some hog talented?
Nah, he's been balling in Game 2. Look, Grammy, he destroyed Game 2. Come on, you got it. Credit. With credit,
and he was amazing in Game 4.
Hold on. So
what are you talking about?
Next game.
Ribby, I ain't gonna lie. He's been balling, bro.
No, what y'all think he's gonna drop next game?
Too.
Who, Mikal Bridges?
I'm not one to complain.
No, Pascal.
Yo, John, let me say it to you, John. I'm not one to complain, right?
Damn. If Pascal is gonna drop 30,
I'm asking you legit questions, Paul. I'm not asking you crap. I'm asking you legit questions.
He's been balling,
but I do want to point this out, John, right?
Yo, you heard what Draymond Green said about Pascal Siakam? He couldn't guard him, and that's why they lost him. He destroyed them.
The referees was horrible tonight, right? I could go back to like 2 or 3 plays. Hold on, wait,
my God! Now we're blaming refs.
Wait.
All right.
Yo, SL, hold on, right? If you heard what I just said, I said I don't even complain about the refs. Bro, I could go back to 2 or 3 plays, right, SL? And BK could pull it up because BK loved to pull up
in the fourth quarter, they called 4 fouls. 4 fouls. Like back to back. Yeah, I seen that.
Hold on. Yo, bro, when the game was close, OG went up for a layup. He got smacked dead across the arm. Yo, Ribby, I'm lying? He got smacked dead across the arm. No foul. I'm lying?
Yeah, but they can't. Hold on. They can't call every foul.
No. Bro, no.
Wait,
bro,
hold on.
Wait.
Hold on.
I don't wait.
You capping
I don't
want to
hear that. I don't want
to
hear that. I don't want to hear that because OG got slapped across the arm, right? So if you're gonna tell me,
SGA is a superstar.
So if you're gonna So if you're gonna tell me, BK, that OG shouldn't get that foul, when Ben, hold on,
Bronson is flopping too, so he went to the line 14 times. That's what?
OG
bad?
Don't get that
14 times?
Right? If you're gonna say hold on, SL, if you're gonna say he don't get that call, BK, when Ben
how many
McLaren
times SGA goes to the line last game?
Hold on, SL. When Ben McLaren came down the court and he tripped and fell, BK, you don't call that. That's all I'm gonna say. We gotta call it fair. If you're not gonna call OG
he didn't get
slapped
fouled
when
on
Ben
that,
McLaren slipped, you
Well,
can't call that,
he
bro.
did
That's
trip,
it, my
but
nigga.
then I think his left arm was like pushing a little bit, but it wasn't like an egregious. I wouldn't have called
no. But I'm saying OG got slapped, bro. If you go back to the footage, he got slapped clear across the arm. You don't call that.
Hold on, BK.
So when Ben McLaren come down and he fall, you don't call that, bro.
Foul, bro. You know it's a foul, bro.
I'm not gonna lie. You guys set a record. Wait. I'm not gonna lie.
If you would have complained about some cat calls, I would have gave you that because
somebody got to pull up. Is that true? Is that the real stat?
They was abusing cat.
No, wait, I'm not gonna lie. I think you guys set a record
because
in the fourth quarter.
I think cat got
they called like 4 fouls on you guys. Wait,
BK, we got BK.
One second.
I can't hear DJ. 1 second. Hold on.
BK, you got to fact check that. Is that true in the comments, bro?
You said Knicks got 70% of the 50-50 calls. All right, let me look it up, man.
That fourth quarter, man, the refs, they gave you guys like a record. You had 4 fouls in a minute. You had 4 fouls in a minute in that
game
fourth
3,
quarter.
they were calling some on the basis too, though. That's the thing.
70% is pretty high, bro.
Yo, DJ, you said fourth quarter when the refs gave the Knicks 4 straight foul calls?
So, Harlem, that comment right there, how you gonna rebuttal that?
Because you be biased, bro. You got to stop that
bullshit.
No,
Harlem, that's a comment. That's a comment right there. Can she give you facts?
No.
Yep,
I just asked BK to look
70%.
something up.
Y'all was right,
he ain't want to look it up, but then he want to look this shit up. Stop the bias shit, bro. I don't like that shit. You always
so
do
it's
that
a bias now. Oh, DJ said he looked it up and it's true.
He always no. He always biased though. That's what y'all niggas do.
DJ, you got Knicks in 7, right?
No. I'm just calling it out. When the Knicks lose, you niggas come out like rats. Y'all come out like rodents and talk shit. But when the Knicks win, niggas is quiet. You niggas is hiding.
Wait, hold on. Who is he talking about? I just said Knicks in 7.
I've only brought context to these discussions.
I'm just asking if what's his name, the calls going equally right. Because let's look it up. How many calls been called today?
The cause is not no. The cause is not going equally right because I just pointed out one nigga got fouled and then another nigga fell on the floor and then they called that.
That's crazy.
No, you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? The fourth quarter changed because the refs in the first 2 minutes gave your Knicks team. Wait, 1 second. In the first 2 minutes of that fourth quarter, your Knicks team got 4 straight fouls in under a minute.
Hold on.
Cat can actually
today in this game.
Yo, BK,
27 fouls on what's his name on Indiana Pacers. 27 calls on New York Knicks. How is that bias?
Mm-hmm.
He got you there.
Personal fouls.
Very biased. Down the stretch,
man. You got to answer that.
Nah,
27 and 27. I can't say
down the stretch. I said down the stretch. It was very biased. And did you watch the game?
I watched the game. Yes, I did. And I told you that 4 calls back to back.
Hold on, you just said you didn't watch the game.
So hold on.
I said I watched this game. What are you talking about?
Wait.
Now you said this game you didn't watch it when you first came on here. SL, you said you didn't watch the game.
I watched this game. What are you talking about? No.
You said when you first came on here that you didn't watch the game.
Exactly.
I said I didn't watch the semifinals. I watched what's his name? This game, and I watched the first two games.
I'm gonna re-listen to the show later.
Okay, rewind, and let me know.
I know, yo, BK, I know I'm not bugging.
I'm not bugging either. I know, man. I know.
Go ahead.
Y'all go ahead in the comments. Do y'all little research.
So down the stretch.
Do your research. So go ahead. They've
been fact checking a lot in the comments,
right?
Okay, I'm here for it.
Shot, right? DJ, who's trolling your account?
One of the Pacers shot, right?
One of these
Pascal Siakam was clearly holding OG Anunoby's jersey, right? And they called the foul on Cat. You seen that play? I'm talking to you, SL. Did you see that play?
Cat can
hold on. I missed out. What you said?
I'm not talking to you, BK. I'm talking
I'll give you the mic. Hold on 1 second. No, Cat can win you some games and he can lose you some games. No, he's not consistent.
That's very true. Like he really is.
He's just
no.
What's your question? Harlem, what's your question?
Oh, so when Indiana shot the ball, it was a particular play down the stretch when they shot and they missed, right? And they went for the rebound. OG clearly grabbed Pascal clearly grabbed OG jersey, and they called the foul on Cat. Did you agree with that call?
Well, what about the charge though, man? What about the charge that OG picked up, trying to force things? What the defense gives you. What about that though?
That's a 50-50 call for me.
It was a charge.
Yo, bro, if we both going for the ball, it's no charge, bro.
No, I'm talking about OG on the offensive end.
Harlem, if you watch Pascal Siakam versus OG Anunoby,
that was late in the game. That was in the fourth quarter.
No, they do.
That was in the fourth quarter.
Charges now. I don't know why.
You know what's annoying? Why did Rick Carlisle use that challenge in the first quarter, man? That was a waste of a challenge. There were some plays where
you know why you're losing? To be 100, Harlem, you know why you're losing? Because Pascal Siakam are playing OG Anunoby.
Hold on. I appreciate you calling it out because there's a certain guy named Player One that was overrating the crap out of OG. Gary, it's time to cook, Gary. Now you can cook.
All right,
got the evidence now. Cook.
So Gary, go ahead, man. I know you're going to try. Before you go, Gary, I just want to say, career average wise, Mikal Bridges averaged 14.3 points a game.
Gary don't like Mikal, bro.
17.6.
You don't like
everybody to cook Mikal, bro, like he did.
So I want to understand this. So last year the Knicks didn't have Bridges, and they forced Indy to 7. This year they get Bridges and lose in 5, and they also added a Hall of Famer Carl Anthony Towns. Yeah, he's quite a difference maker. He's
really let me say this to you though, Gary. Wait.
Gary, but the whole thing about it, they didn't have Cat either. So please take that into account.
Don't speak so soon, Gary, because it's not over, bro. You're speaking too soon, my friend.
I hear you, Harlem. It's over.
Don't speak too soon.
No, listen. Gary, hold on. Let me ask Gary.
I'm gonna give you your kudos.
It's gonna be
Gary.
A tough
If Indiana win,
back from 3-1.
I have no problem saying that you was right. Because when Boston lost, you came up here as a man and you acknowledged it. So I have no problem saying if Indiana win. But it's not over yet. So until it's over, don't speak too soon.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Yo, BK, it's not that many teams that came back down from like this type of deficit, bro.
Yeah. That's what I was telling you the other day, DJ. It's hard.
Unless you got Doc Rivers as your head coach, you're not coming back. So and they got Rick Carlisle over there.
Rivers is coaching the other team. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, Rick Carlisle.
So Gary, who won the trade? Who won the trade? All right, between the Knicks and the Nets when it comes to Mikal Bridges.
It's not even a question.
Yo, chat. I'm looking. Yo, chat. I'm looking. Tell me when I say.
Hold on, bro. Hold on. Let Gary talk. Hold on.
This is one of the worst trades ever. This is worse than the Kevin Garnett, Paul Pierce trade. It's like
get the fuck out of here.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
It's one of the worst
Y'all
things
niggas
that
saying that
happened
because y'all
this
hate
year.
Mikal.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Can you repeat that?
I gotta ask Gary something over here, man. And DJ's right about this. Hold on. Why, as a Nets fan, why do you love mediocrity so much? The Knicks are in the Eastern Conference Finals.
Oh my
All
God!
right. That's their peak. It is over for them.
Let Gary answer the question. Let Gary answer that. Why again? What?
It's just like poisoning the well. Who said I love mediocrity? Who said that?
Because the Knicks have the
BK.
BK said we love mediocrity.
Yo, stop making up narratives.
DJ said that, and I kind of agree with him.
What DJ
What you mean? All right,
Nah, BK said we love mediocrity.
BK, is his word
you capping? When did I say?
Yo, he threw you under the bus, DJ. He just threw you under the bus, bro. Come on.
When did I say that, bro?
Yo, stop.
It's on record, DJ. You said it.
BK throwing niggas under the bus.
So DJ said it too. Okay.
No, you
said
you spreading false rumors, bro. I didn't.
Yo, he started starting those rumors on me, bro.
One mic. Let me get DJ. Hold on.
Yo, chat. Rewind it and let's hear what
Gary
DJ
was literally
and
on live. Hold on, Gary was literally on live stream. Did I say you like mediocrity?
No, not Gary. You said Nets fans.
That don't include the people up here, bro.
No,
I said Nets fans in general.
No,
you wrong. BK, you just wrong. Just leave it alone, man.
No, listen, guys. According to people, guys.
Gary answered that. So
wait, guys. Hold
on.
And when I said we had KD, Harden, and Kyrie, they said that's mediocrity.
Let Gary finish his question,
straight, bro. When you quote me, bro, quote me right, bro. Because I didn't say
my fault.
Guys, it's all good. According to BKNY Hoops, I was the one who said that about DJ, and I wasn't even on the show last stream.
Yo, let Gary speak, y'all. Let Gary speak.
Yo, BK, see how he dropped you? Okay, then.
Be quiet, man.
Let Gary speak, man.
He dropped you like a pump. I mean, like a tissue. Come on, man.
Can we hear Gary speak, please?
Wipe his ass and let's keep going.
I'm trying to multitask over here. So if I quoted DJ incorrectly,
oh man, he wiped his ass and kept walking. Come on.
Yo,
man.
First of all, let me just say this, man. We won the Mikal Bridges trade for a role player because even if he above average player, 5 first-round picks for a role player is crazy.
FP, what's up?
Yeah.
What's up, man? I haven't seen you for a while, man.
Yeah, I know. I've been working.
Only win the trade, right?
No, can I ask you? Okay.
You only win a trade if you get to the 1 to 3 picks, man. Like the first 3. You got the 8th pick. I mean, I don't like.
What do you? Wait. Hold on. Let me wait. Let me have this. Let me have this dance with BK. BK.
Okay,
listen.
Go ahead,
Did we get a pick only for this year or future years?
That's what I'm saying.
We don't know. We don't know.
All right, no, you said.
All right, but hold on. Acknowledges that.
Hold on. But, all right, I understand Ribby get credit for that. But BK, you was talking about 1 year. No, BK talking about only this year. Oh, this year draft is whack, so it don't matter what the picks is. The picks are spread out.
Both kind of did them with.
The picks are spread out, so we win.
No, and they're going all the way to 2031, 5 years from now. Are you serious?
So
wait, guys. Look here.
5 years from now. Hold on. Yo, BK, 5 years from now, you be in your 50s. Come on now.
BK says that the Knicks won the trade because this draft class is no good because it's filled with role players, right? And
right.
Role players. Mikal Bridges is a role player.
Yes.
Not according to who. Coach is a third option.
Where would Mikal Bridges go in this draft? 15th, 18th, something like that?
And Mikal Bridges didn't even Mikal Bridges didn't even make all defensive teams, first or second.
BK, I got a question for Gary.
BK doesn't like this draft because it's filled with role players. It's like
he didn't watch a single season of college ball, bro.
DJ got smoke for Gary. Go ahead, man.
No, it ain't no smoke because I kind of agree with Gary. Hold on. You trying to twist my with
yo, he trying to
yo, BK, you don't have no friends, BK. You don't have no friends here.
Hold on.
You don't have no friends on this subject.
Hold on. I got a question for Gary. So wouldn't that equate his analysis of this was a role playing draft? Wouldn't you say, okay, then they both lost the trade?
Not really.
How you
not
say?
Really, because
we got
BK's argument.
A role player.
No, we got
BK
argument. No, wait, hold on, y'all. Hold on. BK argument is wrong because we got five. We got 5 shots. All right, but this is one draft.
Lost the trade, then, bro.
No, this is one draft though. This one draft. We got 5 shots.
The NBA draft is a bunch.
We have 5 shots, BK. This is not only this draft we picked. The Knicks pick.
Yo, who you think? Y'all don't even hear the name Carter Bryant. Yo, Carter Bryant can turn into a star.
AP, let me ask you a question, AP. So, how better this year, right? Do you and Gary one at a time? You and then Gary. How better do you think the Nets will be this season coming up?
I would say
we're gonna change. What are you talking about?
Hold on, wait. Hold on.
One mic. Answer one.
Let me answer. I think we be pushing. Hold on. Let me answer.
Yo, AP,
I think
do
we
it
be
right.
pushing. I think we be pushing for the play-in, either the play-in or the AC.
No, hell no. What the fuck? I'm gonna flip out if we're gonna push for the play-in.
No, listen. Listen.
Are you serious?
That's my thing. I think we should tank. Listen, I think we should take, but I think that's going to happen.
Let AP go and then let Gary go. And
wait. Let me explain the SL2. The reason I say that is most of the top draft picks been late people that have been put out to playing. So
and you got all these draft picks winning games. Are you serious?
I think we be. Listen, I never said we gonna make the AC. I think we gonna be in a play-in. Now we might get kicked out, and we might get a top draft pick finally. Because most of the years
6 feet again and being drafting at 8. No, hell no.
No. Listen to what I'm saying. Yeah. Most of the top draft picks are late people that have been in the plane or just missed the playoffs. That's all I'm saying.
I get it, man.
I think
we've been pushing for the play-in right as of last season. Right? We've been pushing for the play.
We wasn't pushing for the play.
If we would have kept Dennis Schroeder and rest of them bumps in our team, we would have been pushing for the play-in. Because
one is a comedian, bro.
I agree with you, SL. I agree with you.
So why we doing that? Wait.
Wait, Adar, can I say this one thing?
Hold on. Yeah, we doing. Wait, everybody, hold on. Because somebody mentioned Carter Bryant over here, man.
Yes, I did.
Wait, a borderline second round pick is going to be the savior? You have
Gary, you should have mentioned Rasheed Fleming, Gary.
Hold on. BK, now hold on. Carter Bryant. Now hold on. Go into his combine in Chicago and look what the scouts and GM says about him. Now go do that.
I like Gary answer the question.
We've seen plenty of scouts say a bunch of good things about players, though.
And GMs.
Way more upside.
Carter Bryant is Carter Bryant going in the lottery, and he's going in top 10 most likely.
They got him as a 29th pick.
Okay.
On that mock draft.
You got Nolan Torrey going 8. I promise you, Carter Bryant gets picked ahead of Nolan Torrey. You want to bet? BK, you want to bet on that? Who goes first?
Yeah, friendly bet.
Who goes ahead?
Carter Bryant going first.
Bet that, BK. Bet that, BK.
Oh man, I don't know if I want to take Gary's money, man. I mean,
don't be scared. Yo, BK, don't be scared. Put a friend to bet. I got you. Put a friend to bet. I got you because
I'm coming to New York for the
I'll
draft.
pay Gary for you.
All right, so bet.
I'll take you to dinner on me. If I'm right, you take me to dinner. Is that
all right? Listen, I want to go. I want to go to Texas Deep Brazil, man.
All right. Well, is that a bet? Is that a bet, BK? Yes or no? Is it a bet, BK?
Gary.
BK, is it a bet? Yes or no, BK?
It's a bet, yeah. Listen, Texas Deep Brazil, man, or Smith and Walensky's.
He's just trying to, Gary. He's just trying to persuade you not to take that bet. That's all it is.
First off, DK, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. It's a stake. It's not gonna.
Yo, Gary, you're gonna win. You're gonna win no matter what.
Wait. So BK, wait. The question is, where you gonna take him to eat, BK? Where you gonna take him to eat?
Wherever he wants to go.
No, wait, not just Gary, but his wife too. You got wait, BK, BK, you got to pay for his wife too, not just Gary, man. Come on, man, you got to do both.
The wife got to come too. That's crazy, bro.
Nah, this BK, I'm just carrying.
Well, and you gotta sit outside too, BK, when you pay for their meal.
So wait, so a 29th pick over here?
Dang,
So
you can't even go inside to eat, bro.
Nah, you gotta stand in the rain, man.
Y'all watch too many Locked On guys, man.
BK, you want to take my bet? You want to take my bet? I'll take it.
SL, do you even pay your bets, bro? Don't you throw all
Yes, he do. SL do pay his bets.
Nah, AR dropped $100 super chat, man.
$100 to Brady. So
When was this mock
no,
draft
John, you be listening to him.
This was hold on. Good material, man.
Hold on.
4 days ago.
Listen. When the last time you took a bet and paid it off?
Who, me?
Nah, your boy.
Oh, you talking about Gary or?
Nah, your boy. What's his name?
DJ.
Yeah.
DJ.
What's that kid's name?
I just had.
Okay, so I got the track record for paying up. So what's your track record?
My track record is good.
Okay, then.
I mean, you hear what JP saying, Gary. I mean, we down for this, right?
First of all, how did Nolan Traore get in the lottery conversation? He's not in anybody's top 10 lottery right now. Like,
yeah, he's actually in the top 10 right here.
Well, how old is this draft, BK?
4 days old. 4 days old.
4 days? Come on.
That's what I'm saying. Like, this looks so whack.
Thank you. Gary actually realizes fact from fiction. This is fiction. Oh, hoops!
Yo,
you gotta stop bringing these scouting.
Hold on.
Only bet I lost was the Warriors Minnesota Timberwolves series.
Listen, you ain't put no money on that shit, so shut up.
Hold on. I had Kamal Mama watch before this thing was even updated as like an 18 to 22 pick. Right?
Colin is the best center in this draft. Stop it! Oh my God,
John, I want to bring up.
I'm gonna do a separate video on him.
Nolan's great. How is he ahead of
Yo, John, I want to bring
this does not make any sense. Some of these pieces of this mock draft. This is so bad.
Listen, no, BK, why you always pull up old scouting reports, man?
Yo, AP, this is what BK always does. When he doesn't have sources, he goes to the scouting reports.
I'm telling you, you're gonna be so wrong when you see this draft play out. You're gonna be like, yo, why he picked him here?
Bro. Hey, BK, John been having that smoke for you lately, bro.
I always got that smoke. I've been cooking for 2 years now, man.
Ain't nothing. That's nothing.
Like John got all this hostility, bro.
You know what's crazy? He says comments 18-20.
Betting versus BK is like taking kids like lunch money. Are you serious?
One second. Adar, 1 second.
Are you serious?
Hoops, how is Maui walking 18-19 pick when he's the best center in this draft? Did you not see his draft combine measurements? He's a 7-2 center.
All right, listen. Look at Nas Reed. I'll watch. All right.
Yo, John, you seen your man at Rucker Park?
Who?
You talking about Cooper Flag?
I want to see how this.
Yo, BK, look up. BK, look up Rashid Fleming. Look up Rashid Fleming. That kid is a monster.
Wait, bring up who?
I think they
Where's
Wait, hold on. Wait, Harlem. Who Harlem?
Diego Damon.
Cooper Flag was at Rucker Park. You ain't see that?
Wait, 13.
No, I didn't see that.
That was old though.
Yeah, that was from like a year ago, like a year and a half ago.
Nah, that was a few months ago. That's a few months ago.
Oh yeah.
Rashid Fleming. Yo, BK, look up Rashid Fleming. Where he's at over there?
I would gladly trade up with the Spurs to get Carter Bryant at 14. Man, if we got a point guard,
Carter Bryant going 14.
DJ, I'm high on Queen too, but he dropped a lot, man. Unfortunately, I don't know if the Nets want him.
I think we're not getting.
I don't know who we get. I just hope they turn out to be star players.
I will take a combination of a center and a point guard with the first 2 picks. Get either center.
So you don't want Kaman?
Yo, John. So hold on. You will be cool with Kaman Malwak and Igor Damon.
Yes, you know why? Wait, you know what? Wait, 1 second, Hoops. You know why, Adar? We get a 7-2 center and a 6'8" point guard. We actually get bigger as a team.
You will be all right with that. You will be all right with that.
Yes.
Is he really 7'2"? Is he really 7'2"?
Yes, he is. His and His and we Adar agree. I love it. Listen, yes, those two draft measurements, AP, were on the money, 7'2", 6'8". So yeah, those two I'd be happy with.
And Youngboy is what, like 6? I think he's like 6'8".
Yeah.
Right, so on the high end, Rashad Fleming could be Pascal Siakam. On the low end, probably Obi Toppin. So
we don't know. We don't know.
He's not Pascal Siakam at all. Way different games. Way different games.
We even mentioned
struggle to create his own shot. Limited handle.
His measurements, and when he came out of combine, he's going in a lot of it too.
Doesn't he have a 7'10" wingspan of Rasheed Fleming?
Yes.
BK, are you really going to talk shit about Rasheed Fleming now? Are you really going to do this to him?
Read the weaknesses. Struggle.
No, how about read the strengths? How about read the strengths, you son of a gun? Stop it. Stop it.
Yo, I don't know. I don't know why y'all talking.
Can I be real with you guys? This guy's wait. Can I be real? This is like Ben Simmons on a date with a girl. He's only talking about the negatives, never the positives. Stop it.
I don't know why y'all talking about the draft. Why y'all talking about the draft with BK when he said his draft is trash? So it don't make no sense talking about it.
Because this draft ain't no trash, AP. Yo,
no, it's not. I'm just saying. They're not going to change his mind.
Like these kids can ball, like for real ball. Like I've seen them play. I've seen them work.
You see him play. You haven't seen him play against like Donald Banchero. You haven't seen him play.
They're playing in college, right?
The same BK stick.
Wait, so John, so
when the draft turned out to be role players, y'all owe me and BK an apology, bro.
We don't know what they're going to be. First of all, we don't know what they're going to be.
Get smoked out in Garden again. I'm gonna see you. Where you at?
Yo,
all right, so first of all, how y'all? Let me adjust Harlem real quick. How y'all lose to the Pacers 2 years in a row?
No, how did Obi Toppin? Wait, AP,
2 years in a row, bro.
AP.
I've been to the
Wait. Hold on. You gotta explain this over here, man.
Let me talk to you, AP.
Wait, AP, how did Obi Toppin hit a 3-point dagger against his former team? That's the story. That's the story.
The last time I checked, it's the first team to fall. So why y'all?
It's over. It's over, bro. It's over, man. It's over. The Knicks are tired. The Knicks are tired. They've been running.
They needed this game, bro. They needed this game.
They tired, bro. It's over.
Your imagination. It's not over.
It would have been a sweep. Wait. It would have been a sweep. It would have been a sweep if they never lost a 20-point game yet the other day. So it's over for them. It's over. The Knicks shot they load is over.
Gentlemen,
yo, boys.
Over.
Yo, let me say it.
Yo, Harlem, how you lose to Indiana back to back? Yo, Harlem, how you lose to Indiana back to back?
Wait.
Yo, DJ, hold on.
Khalid.
Yo, these comments are
the Khalid.
If the Knicks come back and what you gonna say, AP?
What you said? What?
Yo, Prayer won't be cooking, AP.
I'm gonna say,
he said OG's the best player. The Doom is 2 free throws tonight. Player 1, you are wrong. You are wrong, player 1.
My thing is, Harlem. Mikal Bridges was getting cooked.
Yo, DJ, did you miss those 2 free throws today, bro?
Mikal Bridges is getting cooked by Halliburton, and that's sad. For a dude to get cooked by Halliburton, and they brought him in for defense.
They got cooked by Obi Toppin twice.
The scariest point, Khalid had no turnovers.
Yo, facts. Good mention. I mentioned that beginning of the show. Let's go mention.
Yo, AP, Knicks are 7, man. Remember I said that.
All right. So what if they don't win in 7? Then what? All right. So we're gonna make this bet. If the Knicks don't win in 7, I'll give you $100. If the Knicks don't win in 7, you gotta drop your Knicks fandom for life.
Yo,
I ain't never doing that.
Yo,
Take that bet. You confident, right?
I ain't never.
Hold on. If that was me, I'm taking that bet, man. I'm taking that bet, bro.
Did you guys see Stephen A. Smith on Twitter? He basically called Bridges mid-cone, man. He actually called this.
Go on the Knicks website. They are roasting.
Adar, check Twitter.
They roasting Mikal Bridges, bro.
Check it.
The Knicks fans mad now. They said 5 picks.
Fan of Mikal Bridges.
They're talking about 5 picks for Mikal Bridges.
Jonathan, he just said that trade was a mistake.
Let me say this, man.
Let me say
How long are you gonna milk that, Hoops? Tell me, how long are you gonna milk that?
Mikal Striker game.
Yo, right?
BK, let me say this, BK. Wait.
Adar, sorry.
One mic.
Let me get this off, BK.
Hold on, before you go. Hold on, before you go.
Yeah.
I'm taking that bet, bro. I'm taking that shit, bro.
Take that bet, bro. Take that bet.
Stop. I'm not taking that bet. Yo, listen, let me just say this.
Oh my God.
In 2022, right? Let me just say this. In 2022, when Jalen Brunson went to the Knicks, please, no interruptions. Just let me get this off, and then I can have the floor. In 2022, when Jalen Brunson came to the Knicks, nobody thought he was going to turn into the phenomenon he was. You feel me? Nobody had him being what he is now.
Okay, what's your point?
Into that for the Knicks. You feel what I'm saying? Wait, hold on. Wait, yo, relax, bro. Let me get it off. Chill. Right? Nobody had us. A lot of analysts didn't have us beating the Pistons. I'm not going to say fans. I'm going to say analysts. A lot of analysts, we won, right? A lot of fans had us getting swept by Boston. We won. I'm not here to throw it up in your face, but we did win, right? A lot of people wrote us off. And you feel me? And we in the Eastern Conference Finals. So regardless if the Knicks lose or not, you feel me? That I'm proud of the Knicks. And everybody that's Knicks
you
fans
should be proud. You should be proud. But my thing is, my bad.
Because they went further than everybody expected.
True.
Now,
True.
I will say this though. If they lose to the Pacers, me personally, I will be disappointed. Not because I feel like the Pacers is better, but I would be disappointed because I feel like if anybody should have eliminated the Knicks, it should have been Boston. You don't eliminate Boston and then get eliminated by the Pacers. That shit that's just lopsided to me.
Well,
so that's the only thing I would be upset about. But other than that,
it's stylistic though, right? Like,
I'm about to say. Let Gary speak. I'm about to say what Gary's saying.
Styles make fights. The Celtics sat back, played a bunch of threes. They're not that physical, right? They struggled with Detroit. They got past Detroit, but that was a physical series. Indiana runs you up the court.
They beat themselves.
Like Indy's a tough team, man. Right. That's why I picked Indy to win the championship. You guys were laughing at me, but I'm like, Indy.
Yeah, he did pick them. You did. You picked them. No, he picked them to beat the Knicks. Hold on, he picked them to beat the Knicks, and everybody was laughing at Gary when he picked them to beat the Knicks.
Yeah, Gary, I'll give you the Pacers offensively dynamic, but defensively, man, they have not played their best series defensively.
Y'all up here cheerleading, bro. The Pacers ain't beat the Knicks yet. They didn't beat the Knicks yet.
Listen.
Y'all niggas is Pacers in 5. They didn't.
All right, so you saying the Knicks gonna win? You saying the Knicks gonna win 3 games in a row? Are you saying? Hold on. Are you saying the Knicks?
AP.
Are you saying the Knicks gonna win 3 games in a row?
What I'm telling you is this, AP.
You know harm ain't going there, AP.
When the Knicks lose, John could come up here, meat ride, throw his pom-poms in the air. I'm not gonna care because
I just give contextual facts. It's not my fault you're sore about it. Stop.
That was me. Harlem.
Harlem. You said I was public enemy number 1, man.
Harlem, I put that.
And the smoke came up you to that, man. Stop it.
I put that bet out there, Harlem. I put that bet out there.
No, listen, that was me. I ain't taking that. I'm taking that bet, man. Shit. Nobody put that out there for me. I'm not taking that bet. I'm taking that bet.
Yo, bro, that's a crazy bet. Like, that's almost like me telling you, you feel me? If the series was 0-0 and I say, yo, if the Knicks beat the Pacers, you can never be a Net fan again. You're not taking
Well,
that.
I mean, you're
Nah,
really
that's not the same. You said guaranteed the Knicks gonna win in 7.
But wait, Harlem, you're supposed to be a New York fan, so if you can't root for one team, you still have another team to root for, right?
Yeah, you still got another team.
Oh, now the narrative has changed.
Yo, bro, at the end of the day, if you think you're going to trick me into that, you're not. So give it up, Johnny. Stop it.
No, Harlem, at least you admitted. At least you admitted you're not full of your bullshit on that one. At least you admitted it on that.
Well,
bro, what I'm saying to you is, I do have faith that the Knicks gonna win in 7. Y'all niggas is up here throwing a parade, and then y'all gonna be hiding, ducking smoke like AP.
Oh no, of course it's not.
Who's hiding? I was not hiding. I was not hiding, bro.
Yo, bro.
I was not hiding.
Bro, let me just say this, right? I'm gonna keep it a buck, right? Gary and Player One are the only 2 people that gave credit. Everybody else was hating.
Gave credit like how? Gave credit like how?
No. Because y'all all said that Boston was gonna beat the Knicks. Y'all all said Boston was gonna beat the Knicks. When they lost, the only people that came up and apologized was Player One and Gary and said, "Yo, we was wrong."
No, I said I was wrong too. I said I was wrong too.
I ain't hear no apology.
I said I was wrong. I don't have to apologize.
I just got a phone call,
you know what I'm saying?
Over here, these Pacer fans, bro.
No. You have to apologize because my thing is this: if you gonna
one of my friends,
if you gonna come up and trash
he want to gloat a little bit,
the niggas gotta stand on it and apologize.
No, I did. I said I was wrong. I said I was wrong
about Boston.
I
was wrong, but I wasn't caught at an apology.
I gotta ask DJ something over here, man.
BK, he talking real crazy. He talking about
That's what I asked for.
over Kyrie Irving, SG. I'm like, yo, what?
Who's that? Tyrese Halliburton?
Yeah.
You gotta win a chip first, man.
And mind you, the Knicks got a better team than the Pacers, and they down,
bro.
Nah, I don't know about that.
No, wait. AP, you gotta admit the depth of the Pacers is always something that was gonna help them.
They do, but the Knicks are top heavy.
Next year, all the Knicks gotta do is bolster that bench, right? If they can
they gotta fire.
How are they gonna do that? No, wait. I'm so great. BK answers. No, wait. I have a question for Harlem. What is the Knicks pivot now? Are they gonna trade Towns, OG, Hart, and a pick for Giannis? Is this the pivot now? They got nothing off of them right now, man. Is this the pivot?
Yo, John.
If you can get something like a
John, now I'm asking the real questions. What's the pivot?
They just need better role players.
Yo, John, for the 55th thousand time, John, Indiana has not won yet.
No, I'm asking you though. What's the pivot? What's the pivot though? There has to be a pivot here.
No, Harlem. Stop with the bullshit already. Because you
nothing.
Wait, John, I'm trying to say, do you want hold on.
Don't ask me no questions until the series is over.
No, that's what Harlem have been saying, DJ, they would do if they lose.
Listen, bro.
Why would they blow it up if they lose?
Losers.
That's what Harlem said. He said he wants Giannis on the team.
Winners questions. Losers don't get to ask winners questions, bro. Y'all niggas been losing the whole playoffs. Y'all don't get to ask me questions.
We have more financial flexibility than your team does. Have fun paying Mikel's bum ass, bro. Get out of here. Get out of here. Yo, Hudson, Mikel did a good job tonight. He really missed one for sure. Yo, Brunson did a great job taking up defense. He couldn't cover a wheel right now. Stop it.
Having financial flexibility doesn't always.
You was up at me and saying the Knicks was 0-8 against the bad teams. Against the good
the whole world was against the Knicks, man. Don't you get it? Vegas was betting against them. Every sports betting agency was betting against them. Why are you pinpointing one guy out of a million people? Stop it, Harlem. Stop it. Yes, sure. Yes, you need a tissue, Harlem. You need a tissue. Harlem, do you need a tissue, Harlem? Harlem, you need a tissue.
Don't get to talk to winning.
Harlem, you lost tonight. Harlem, you lost tonight. So what does that make you? Harlem, you lost tonight. So what does that make you?
Harlem, hold on.
What's up with John, bro? He been going at everybody.
Harlem, I'll cook your ass any day of the week. Stop it, Harlem.
Hold on, guys.
You and your bum knees. Get out of here.
Harlem is exactly 1,000% right, man.
Yeah, okay, Harlem. How much did you win at the YMCA today? Tell me, Harlem. How much you win at the YMCA today? Was it chess and checkers, Harlem? Was it chess and checkers? Get out of here.
Don't get to talk to winners.
Okay, have fun at the YMCA, Harlem. Let me talk now.
You're a loser. You're a loser. You don't get to talk
Oh,
to me,
Harlem,
bro.
you know how
You
much
don't get
that
to
means
talk
to me? How
about
many
my
people have
Knicks.
said that to
You
me?
don't get
Oh,
to
Harlem,
talk
let me.
about
Oh,
the
yes.
Knicks.
Oh, yes.
You don't get to talk about. You don't get to talk
I
about
don't.
the Knicks.
I don't. I'm a regular.
Anytime
I'm
you
a
say the
regular
Knicks,
sports person. So what are you
hold
talking about?
on, John. Hold on, John. The whole
Nah, you
playoffs,
don't give too
you've
much
been
of this,
saying the
bro.
Knicks was gonna lose, and they
Yo, Rippy,
won.
chill,
Harlem.
You
chill.
Harlem
don't
likes
get
to
to
play
say
at the
nothing about the Knicks. Just shut your
YMCA.
mouth. Just shut your mouth. You don't get to talk about the Knicks.
It's the
You don't get
Harlem
to talk about
Show.
the
It's
Knicks.
the Harlem Show. It's
Losers
the
don't get to talk
Harlem
about the Knicks.
Show.
Losers don't get to talk about Knicks.
Yes. Okay, Harlem.
Losers
Okay, Harlem.
don't get to talk
Are you
about Knicks.
happy now, Harlem?
Losers
Harlem, does
don't
that
get
make
to
you feel
talk
better?
about
Yo,
Knicks.
y'all
Harlem, does that
chill,
make
Losers
you
don't
feel
bro.
get to
better?
talk about Knicks.
Harlem,
Losers
let me
don't get to
kiss
talk
you.
about Knicks.
Oh, man.
Losers don't get to talk about Knicks, bro. You're a
Oh,
loser.
Harlem, does
You
that make you
lost.
feel
Give it
better,
up.
Harlem? Can somebody give him a tissue,
Give it up.
please? I'm afraid he's
Losers don't
crying.
get to talk about the Knicks. You
Oh,
feel
sure.
me? Losers don't get to talk about New York. You feel me? Stick to
Have fun at the
Brooklyn. You
YMCA,
know what I'm
Harlem.
saying?
Have
Stick
fun
to
at the
Harlem
that.
only one that can make
YMCA.
John
Stick
give
to
up.
Have
that.
fun at the
Losers don't
YMCA.
get to talk about New York.
Have fun at the
You've been
YMCA,
losing.
Harlem.
You've been losing.
And what happened to
You've
you
been
tonight? What
losing,
happened to you
bro.
tonight, Harlem?
If you're not gonna give credit, you're not qualified to talk to me.
Oh
If you're
my
not
God!
gonna give credit,
I
you're
thank
not
your team
qualified
for
to talk.
opening up the East for us. So thank you. Thanks, Harlem. Oh my God, this guy. Jeez.
Nah,
I will
losers
say
don't get
this.
to talk to
They
me.
not
Hold
gonna
on.
get
I
no
will
East.
say
Bro,
this.
what you
I
mean?
will say
What you
this.
mean? Thank you
I
for
will
opening
say
the
this
East,
about.
bro.
I will
When
say
did y'all
this
say
East
we
is
about.
wide
doing
open now. You
the
took care of
playoffs?
Boston. Congrats. Now the East
No,
is wide
hold
open
on,
for
hold on, hold on,
everybody.
hold on. I will say this about Jalen Brunson. He's a superstar for real. Like, you know what I mean? I definitely doubt him, but he's
I
a
appreciate
superstar.
that.
Like,
You feel
How is
me?
the East wide open? What are you
Yo, bro.
talking about?
nah, it is
For
wide
John
open.
or anybody to say
Boston about to
Halliburton is
trade
better
away
than
all their
Brunson, that's
players.
nasty work.
Harlem, you clearly didn't watch
Halliburton is
Brunson
nowhere
play
in the
bad in the
same
series, but it's
strategy.
all good.
He nowhere
I
in the
You acting
same
mean,
like
he's
Boston
a
strategy
is
as
liar,
Brunson,
gonna
bro.
trade
but it just goes to show you
Bro,
you
he a
could
better
be a
playmaker.
star and be
He
a
a better playmaker.
liability on defense.
Bro, Brunson
So
need another. He need
No,
another
bet.
passer.
Yo, listen, let me just say this to you,
nah,
right, AP?
Only
well,
scorer.
they
If you
gotta.
ever seen his
Stop
son,
putting
Nah,
Brunson
John,
nah.
in
John, you
there.
talking crazy, bro. They're not trading away
Ribby is
Brunson.
right. They gotta have Bronson like an Allen Iverson role when he's just a shooting
Exactly.
guard. Nah, I mean, and have somebody that could pass because
Tatum is
he
not
can't do
leaving
that.
Boston. You crazy, Jonathan.
Wait, what'd you
Wait,
say?
yo, AP,
You
I'm
said
gonna
Tatum
say
is
this, right?
leaving. Why would he
Jalen
leave
Brunson is
Boston?
literally the opposite of his pops, right? His pops was a
yeah.
defensive juggernaut, but he sucked in offense.
Yo,
Brunson just happens to be good in offense and sucks in
yo,
defense.
BK, you see the
But it's
private
something
chat,
that
bro?
you can work at, AP. Feel me, bro? Just work at it, AP. That's all.
John, that's
No,
nasty
but
work,
Slow
bro.
though.
like I
Like
No,
said,
it's
you
the
can't.
truth. It's the
he's
truth.
got a negative wingspan and his feet are slow. It's like
Yeah,
he's gonna have
yeah.
tough
I
being a
mean,
Who's that? Who's that? Who's that?
Why you
Brunson.
in the
Bronson,
private chat though?
Who?
Jalen
Bronson.
Brunson.
Oh yeah. I mean,
Nah, he
it's
need
more
to
than
be in the
where
lineup with a
Listen,
passer, bro.
doing
He
all of
can't be
that
in the
and you
lineup with.
dropping 30, 35. Hey, I take that any day.
No, I think
Yeah, that's why he
Brunson.
need a
I think
passer. He
Brunson's a
don't
beast.
need.
Yo,
But he's
He don't need to
defensively
be the
like
main nigga on the
Hey, you
ball
good
though,
now,
like
John? You
all
need
the
some
time.
water, bro?
exactly.
Nah, that dude needs a tissue, DJ.
That's why
I'm
we
good.
need Ben Simmons.
Wait, what?
Nah. Ben Simmons can't
Losers
play with
don't get
Mitchell.
to talk
Well,
to
matter of
winners.
fact, you're
Remember
right. Ben
that.
Simmons can't
Harlem, keep
start
crying, Harlem.
with if they got Karl Towns start, Ben Simmons could start for the Knicks with Bronson as shooting guard, and you
No,
got
John,
Hart off
Ben
the
John,
bench.
Simmons is ass,
I play two
man. That
guard.
nigga was on sack and
listen.
fool. He
As much
dog
as
water, man.
I like Ben
Throw that nigga
Simmons,
in the trash.
yeah.
Brunson cannot
Yo,
play on
AP,
two
Wait,
guard.
yo,
what?
AP, I
What
cooked
happened
Ben
to
Simmons.
Cat?
Wait,
Is Cat
I
hurt? Is
cooked
Cat
AP.
hurt on the last play? Is he or is
No,
Cat? When they
I
made
just
the
gotta put
play?
some ice on it. You just gotta put some ice
Yeah,
on it,
Like,
right?
oh my God, that's a foul!
Yo,
Yo, AP, I cooked Ben Simmons so
Yo,
bad. BKNY Hoops had to
yo,
switch
gay,
basketball
bro.
teams. AP,
oh shit, that's crazy.
I
But
cooked Harlem so bad he had to
gotta
run to
admit,
the YMCA.
That man got like 5 different voices, bro.
Harlem did admit Cat was soft, but you talking about Cat was gonna do some. But Cat, don't get it
I don't
twisted.
even know
Cat
which
is
one is the
Yo,
talented.
real
He
one,
just
John,
bro.
you
so.
could never cook me anything in life, John.
Your
You
knees
could never
already cooked
cook me
themselves, Harlem.
anything in
So I
life.
really can't do much about
Oh
that.
shit!
Okay.
You could never
Ooh.
cook me anything in life.
Yo, that
You
clip
could
of
never
Nick Young
cook me anything in life.
Yeah, sure. Keep crying,
You
Harlem.
never even played ball before, John.
Yes, I have. Harlem. Have you?
Hell no, you ain't playing no basketball. Stop lying,
I
bro.
ain't playing ball. Yo, Ribby, cut it out.
I know a basketball player when I see one. And you definitely.
Oh my gosh! I gotta throw some tissues out for Ribby
John,
and
you know the type of kid you are, John.
John, you gotta show your awards,
John,
bro.
you know the type of kid
You don't
you
got
are,
no
bro.
awards.
I
You the type of kid that niggas will
I can
grab
show
you
my
by your
trophies right
hoodie.
now. You got trophies?
And now
I got. You talking about me? I got trophies.
Yo,
No,
John,
I'm
you
talking about
balls,
John.
bro. You don't play no
I got
ball,
trophies.
He don't play
How many
ball,
trophies you
man.
got?
You mean
got no
soccer
You
trophies?
probably got trophies for like humanitarian awards and shit like that.
You mean
Ruby, I appreciate the
Hold on.
compliment, but not for other
Ruby,
stuff.
hold on, Jonathan. Ruby, I think he's talking about the swim team, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Yo, Ribby, you funny.
Yo.
I mean, it's
John, you mean the swim team?
Damn, John,
trophies,
you
bro?
gonna let Ribby cook you like that?
Nah, listen, Ribby was joking, man. It's cool. That's actually a compliment. I'll take the compliment.
I'm being
Jonathan, hold on, Jonathan. Lacrosse trophies don't count, bro.
Nah, I don't need tissues. I actually do have trophies, but it's cool.
Yo, I think John the tissue, man. You good, John?
Hey, player one.
The one calling me a loser for like 10 minutes straight was you, Harlem, but it's all good.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
Nah, I'm just saying, man.
The question is, do BK got trophies? Do BK got basketball trophies, man? You got basketball trophies?
Nah, we lost, man. We lost. I started playing basketball like about 16, 17. I didn't play when I was a kid though. I started playing like.
I got a question, BK. That girl basketball team.
I was about to ask
right?
about
you
that.
said you had a girl on there that you said she wasn't that good, and you had to work with her. She ever got better?
Not with 1 hour of practice a week. They only practice an hour a week. Shit. They need more practice, man.
That's not an excuse, BK. That's not an excuse, BK.
She ain't get better.
Listen, man, if you wanna go out there, I can show them a lot of stuff. They gotta go out there. They gotta practice, man. Well, like
BK, they need about like 8 hours.
BK told us about this
yo,
basketball
BK
team
probably like, yo, she can't move her
feet. A year
feet.
later, she not better.
You know what I'm saying?
But I taught them
a
some
year later,
skills.
she not
I mean,
better.
if you can't move your feet on the basketball, you can't be on the floor, bro.
I taught them.
BK, you 305 pounds. Can you move your feet, BK?
At 300 pounds, a little bit, not like at 200.
A little 300 pounds?
A little bit.
Oh,
yeah, I'm at 300. Man.
Oh, damn.
He got Gary.
I'm forbidden.
Hold on, Gary. He got that Zion build, bro.
What did you say, DJ?
Wait. So you telling me you the same weight as Shaq right now?
More like Shaq.
Oh no, Shaq way more than that.
Now Shaq is like 350.
Shaq ain't no 350.
Yo, bro, any of y'all niggas watch wrestling, bro? Any of y'all watch wrestling?
Well, used to back in
the
days.
nigga BK looked like. Yo, BK looked like the character Bronson Reed. You know who that is?
Bronson
Let me find out.
Yo, Bronson Reed's a strong dude, man.
Let me find out, BK. You out here built like Zion, bro.
Look. Everybody see, look. John know who it is.
Yeah, Bronson Reed's a strong dude, man. That guy's a shape for
BK, you be playing like if you got the Zion build, do you play like Zion?
No, I'm saying no. I'm saying John, he's in shape. He in shape. I'm talking about weight wise. BK say he like 300. So
nah, BK playing the post. BK playing the post.
Right, that's what I'm saying. BK, you don't play.
I could do everything. I could handle the ball. I could shoot. I could play in the post. It all depends on like.
Oh yeah, John. Hey John, you can't cook, bro.
Look like you can shoot. BK, you got like one of them like ugly.
No, I can shoot.
John, you gonna get cooked, bro.
That's all I could do was shoot when I
did some cooking tonight. Now I'm just relaxing, bro.
Yo,
you was
yo, bro. Did y'all see on the Breezy show when they was showing footage of niggas playing ball? It was Jay playing some other nigga. They was dog water. I'm like, nah, them niggas need to stick to podcast.
That's
yo,
exactly.
Bro, a lot of niggas that come on these podcasts do not play ball, bro. Do not come on here talking and then be dog water on the court. Niggas is gonna clown you. Some of you niggas up here is probably
what's going on? I heard LM cooked you, BK. Is that true?
Oh, he cooked him so bad. Oh man, don't even bring that up, AP. That was
when did he cook you?
How did he cook you? What happened?
That's what I heard.
He exposed your handle account. He actually read you a little scribble.
What are you talking about, Jonathan? Or how did he cook me? How?
Well, you used to say your show specifically Nets, but then you changed it to Knicks, and we didn't know you changed the title actually. And Ellen pointed that out, and everybody was like, "Oh my god,
why's that cooking me, man? I'm joking around, dude."
Exactly, like yo. Y'all don't even know what
anything
cooking
is
a
cooking.
person is, bro. Like this shit's sad. Like yo,
Yeah, that's not really
like yo,
cooking though.
it's just so bad, bro. Like yo.
I was messing with them, man, because I'll cover the Knicks because I was just joking. Breezy was mad. I started covering the Knicks. I'm like, I said, well, I only do like 2 or 3 topics on the Knicks a month. I said that's not really that
Yo,
bad.
Harlem, why you ran off a Breezy podcast, man?
Boring trash Nets, bro.
He got Breezy ran him
where
off.
you get that from, bro?
I heard you arguing with them.
Like,
I heard you argue with them, and then you just disappeared, nigga.
Hey, yo,
him and Leaf were going at him and Leaf got some beef, man. They got some.
So let me just tell you this.
They got beef.
Roscoe makes a good point over here. The Knicks were known for winning 15 games in one season, like
so
every
let me
year.
bring context to this, AP.
Wait,
Right?
BK, did they?
Yeah,
did they
thank you,
cover
Joshua.
the
Thank you, man. They made it to the Eastern Conference Finals, man. This is what I'm saying. It's a good thing.
AP, so let me bring context to this, right, bro? It's not that I ran off the show. It's that the nigga Breezy be doing cornball shit. So like this what he'll do, right? I swear to God. So no. And I'm being dead ass serious. He just do cornball shit, right? So this what the nigga do. So the Knicks won game 3, right? I went over there. I talked my shit in the comments, right? The nigga let me put a comment up, right? And then as soon as you put a comment up, he'll rebuttal the comment. And then whoever I'm talking to, he'll let them rebuttal back to me. And then when I go to rebuttal back, the nigga will put my comment in timeout. Like he just do cornball shit like that. So that's just corn shit to me. You feel me? So it's like even like in a comment, you know what I'm saying? No. He do that shit all the time though. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga, I had to press that
so like
nigga
anybody
about
that like the Knicks, yo, bro, anybody that likes the Knicks, he just do corn shit like that. Me, Ribby, nigga did it to DJ when he first went over there mad long ago. Like he'll be deleting niggas like he just be doing weasel shit. So I'm like, bro, I can't. So it's like it's impossible to go over there and have a debate. And then them guys over there like him, Leaf, and Jay, I think they real life friends. You feel what I'm saying? So like a lot of us, we don't know each other in real life. We know each other from here. But them niggas is like real life friends. So it's kind of like, say if like a nigga your friend, you feel what I'm saying? You gonna be doing shit that caters more to your friends. So it's like if you going at Leaf, he'll be like, yo, Harlem, like you talking too much. And then the nigga backstage you and let Leaf go on like an hour rant. So it's like, who the fuck is gonna stay around? You know what I'm saying? So that you can't really debate niggas if niggas is doing corn shit like that. So it's just like when you went over there, AP, remember you was cooking the niggas on the Chicago shit about the market and all that? He was like, yo, bro, you can't be coming over here like over talking niggas. You was just cooking niggas and then film me and then he backs. So like he just do corn shit like that. So it's like you can't go on a show like that if a nigga gonna backstage you, put your comments and it's like, come on, bro, like, that shit corny, my nigga. Like, and my thing is this, right? Like, you could be a Net fan. I don't care about that. But it's impossible. And this even go to you too, BK. You cannot limit your shit to one team. You're never gonna get fans.
I branched
You're
out
never
a little
gonna
bit.
grow your podcast.
Listen, they cover the Brooklyn Nets. That's their team. That's who they want to cover, man.
All right, so let me ask you a question,
He
John.
made the team really uninteresting.
And can I be honest with you on this, man?
Let me ask you a question,
You have to know the politics. You have to know the politics of certain podcasts. You have to adapt and be able to have those debates. I do my best to adapt in any situation I'm in.
I want to ask you a question, John. Right? We all know who Mo Beasley is, right? We all fuck with Mo Beasley, right? Shout out to Mo Beasley. He's from Houston, right? Yeah, right. Shout out to Mo Beasley, right? Now, you said it's a Brooklyn show. Imagine BK. Now, even though Mo Beasley come on and talk about the Rockets, I think he fuck with us enough where he'll just, pop up and show love too. But what I'm saying is, imagine BK saying, yo, no Houston Rockets fans, no Sacramento Kings. Yo, bro, like you already stopping the growth of your channel, bro. It's okay to say I'm a Nets fan. This is the Nets channel, but we welcome other fans. But when niggas come up, yo, I'm a Portland Trailblazer fan. Oh, you like Portland?
But hold on, you can't tell him how to run his podcast, though. That's
right.
That's how you want to.
And at the end of the day, some of them have made known why they are not Knicks fans or never will be Knicks fans. They made it very known and honest about it. They're Brooklyn Nets fans through and through. That's how they stand on things.
Hold on, that's what you say, AP, right? So why complain about viewership? Why complain about subscribers, right? So you got to add context to that. Don't
I never heard him. I never heard him complain about that.
Hell yeah, nigga! My son, my boy Freezy was telling him he gotta get some subscribers up.
Come on, bro.
Wait, what?
And that's what I'm trying to say,
my
bro.
son
And that's what I'm
Freezy
trying to say,
from
bro.
Blonde
You can't say I'm a
Nah,
limited
I
to
ain't going
Brooklyn.
front. BK,
And then when other
BK, you
niggas
went
come
on
to show
there.
love,
You went on there,
you do
BK,
it
and
like
got
that.
embarrassed, BK.
How'd I get embarrassed? Please
Cause
explain.
you let them set you up to where they compare you and him, which was a
Just don't
mistake.
debate LM ever, BK. I can debate you and let you get
You
away with
let
some stuff, but
you
LM,
should
man,
have
he'll
you should
come
have
hate your ass.
you should know better, nigga. You got the bigger channel and you let them break you down like that was crazy. I was just like, wow.
Like you just said, I got the bigger
I'm gonna be
channel, man. That's
honest
all I
with you.
really,
Exactly.
So you put
Yo, bro, I'm
yourself
gonna be
out
honest
there
with
like
you,
that.
BK, right?
Nah, you got
You
stop
gotta
promoting your
understand
shit,
this,
bro. I
right,
ain't gonna front.
BK? If like, bro, all I'm saying is you have to invite other fans. You have to do other things. If you constantly just say Brooklyn, 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 other people that's listening that might want to time, because like some people
it depends on the
don't want to
interest, man.
chime in.
Like Nick
No.
TV.
But some
They
people
had
don't
like
even want to shit
20,000. They
on.
had
No.
20,000 views in their last live when they won. It just depends on the
But
All
program.
right,
listen,
well,
BK,
you ain't getting that view,
sometimes,
bro. You not tapping into that market.
You gotta build
BK,
you gotta build yourself up first.
sometimes
Yeah.
BK niggas don't even want to tap into shit on Brooklyn, no, bro. Sometimes people just
It's
want to
not
come
even
in and
that.
have
To be honest
friendly
with you, I
banter.
think people
You know
come
what I'm saying?
here for the characters that's here. I don't think
Yeah,
even
man. Exactly.
that's
Yeah,
just it.
bro.
So you can bring up any topic and people will show up that want to show up at the time. Like, you know what I'm saying? So
But he don't bring up any topic. The topic be Ben Simmons, Nick Claxton, Cam Thomas,
What are you
Mikal
talking
Bridges.
about, bro? When was the last Nick Claxton video I did, nigga? Like, what are you talking about?
Oh, you did that for years straight. Most of the topics was
nah,
on those guys for years straight.
you was bashing Claxton and Cam Thomas for a while now. I ain't gonna
Yo,
lie.
that
They're
one
the
was
highest.
sad.
Wait, hold on. They're the highest paid players, man. Of course.
No, what? Cam Thomas is the highest paid player.
No, I mean,
Nah, he definitely not.
That was the one thing Hoops ever got right was Claxton, man. Everything else is up for debate.
Nah. But yo, AP, I can't do that, AP. If you go on somebody's show and like niggas yo, bro, it's like Leaf, right? The nigga be screaming for absolutely nothing, right? He just be screaming and screaming. That nigga just get on there and scream about nothing, right?
Nah,
Like,
it's
bro, I
fun
know a lot
debating
of
Leaf.
Brooklyn
Nah, it's
niggas.
fun debating Leaf.
Listen,
Me and Leaf get into some fun battles,
I
man.
know a
I'm not
lot
gonna
of
lie.
Bro, Leaf is
I know a
hater.
lot of Brooklyn niggas, and that nigga don't give me Brooklyn vibes. I don't know no Brooklyn nigga to act like him. I swear to God, I don't know.
No,
Any.
wait, Harlem. I gotta step in for a second. Harlem, you know he has his own
But
show,
he
right?
just-
Leaf.
he just be
Wait,
wild.
I ain't gonna lie.
this is
A
where
lot
I
of
gotta
his
step
I ain't gonna lie,
No,
bro.
this is where I
John,
gotta
a lot
step
of his
in. Harlem,
influence
you
is
know
trash
Leaf
out.
has his own show, right? He actually live streamed and covered all the games this year, all the horrible, bad games. He is a Brooklyn fan through and through, man. To spend all that time covering those games
But like,
live,
what that got to
that's
do with
not
him
easy
just
to
screaming
do.
and acting
So,
erratic?
that's how he is. That's his personality. That's who he is. Nah, man. I
No,
gotta stop
no.
guy.
Look, right? So he always scream and act erratic, right? So he was one of the niggas, yo, Boston gonna crush the Knicks, right? So I come at everybody. I come at you, John. I come at all you niggas. Anybody that talk about, I come at everybody. I don't pick and choose. I don't say, oh, I'm gonna pick on John and I pick on all
Nah,
y'all
you always mention my name,
come
man.
at
It's
all y'all.
hilarious.
So no. I mention
No, he
anybody,
was saying
nigga,
the
any of
Pistons
y'all.
gonna
I don't
smoke
pick,
us.
right? So the thing
Man,
is,
yo, I ain't gonna lie,
right?
Ruby. If the
Leaf
Pacers
always,
win, bro,
fuck the
Breezy and
tangerines.
them is gonna be having a field day, bro.
Yo, bro, listen, fuck the tangerines. I hate the tangerines. The Knicks
They gonna
suck.
be going on like
Boston
a
gonna
world
all
tour
this,
with
right?
the Knicks.
So I go over there, BK, right? And I directly go for Leaf, right? I'm like, yo, Leaf, you was talking all this shit, you quiet, right? Yo, why you coming at me? Da-da-da. Like a straight crybaby. Everybody else on
he gets mad when I trash the draft. He's like, who do you want? Who do you want? I'm like,
yeah,
nobody.
But the
You don't
thing
watch
is, he
college
talks
ball,
so
he
much
talks
shit.
you understand it.
Yo, BK, he talks so much shit
Where's that
come
hashtag
at you, bro,
Jonathan?
just
No,
take it.
hashtag BK full of
So you
hoopla.
start,
Hashtag BK
so
full
you start
hoopla.
talking shit to
Let
the
me find that
nigga,
hashtag.
and he start crying.
Hashtag
It's probably way.
BK
It's
full
probably
of
way at
Man,
the
what
hoopla.
are
top,
you
bro.
coming at
Yeah,
me?
I'm scrolling up now.
And then Breezy,
Wow, BK, you have to use hashtags.
jumping like he is pops and shit.
Where is
So
it?
Jonathan,
what
you
you
just put a
coming at?
hashtag
What
in the
you
private
calling?
chat.
You feel what I'm
Bro,
saying?
I debate this guy.
I'm
He
coming
has
at
nothing to
all
debate
you
with
guys.
me
Wait,
about.
hold
So
on,
he's
hold on.
doing
You're a hypocrite,
hashtags.
John. You made a hashtag out of Harlem. What are you talking
Bro, of
about?
course I use hashtags, but at least I'm willing to debate BK. BK has no response to my debates. He just does
What do you mean
hashtags.
no response? You don't know basketball,
No,
man.
you
What are you
said let me
talking
find a hashtag. John, you don't know basketball. That's not debating me, BK. That's when you lose a battle, you have nothing good. So you say it's
But
a
you
Harlem.
lost. Hold on, hold on.
Wait.
When
This is
you
the
was
same guy who just said
hold on, Jonathan.
Harlem. If you throw negative dicks at people, it means you lost the debate. That's what you're doing with
Jonathan,
me
you
right
lost.
now.
Hold on. You lost the debate then because when you was debating Harlem, you put in a private chat of a hashtag.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, there
I
you go,
still
man.
debated hoops.
Jonathan doesn't know basketball, man. Right?
Wow, hoops. I'm really like, wow, that struck me, hoops. Wow. Oh my gosh. Time to
And we
move
haven't
on.
seen that hashtag in a minute, bro.
Hashtag BK full of hoopla. Every time he says
Yo,
this
I'm
draft.
not gonna lie to you,
Hold on.
BK.
So
Yo,
what makes you a professional scout now, Jonathan?
What
You say
makes
these
you? What
all
makes
these
you?
guys are NBA
All
scouts.
you
Like,
do is
Wait,
show
hold on,
bad
BK. I
highlight
just want to
film.
know.
All you do is show bad highlight film in your scouting
yo,
reports.
BK, I
That's
just want
all
to know
you
real quick,
show.
BK, you know
Jonathan.
what we should do,
I just want to
BK?
know. Do you think this
Yo,
entire draft is
BK,
good then?
listen.
I think
hold on.
it's a deep
I
draft
got
with a lot of
hype enough.
quality pieces that you can
What
use
deep
in the
draft?
battle.
Hold on. What about the draft is deep, bro?
Do you not know who the players are in this draft? We could use
Yeah, I'm
Jeremiah
looking. You
Pierce.
don't see
Wait, I
me.
got
You
a
don't
list
see me
for
looking
you.
at these
Jeremiah
players. You
Pierce,
don't see me
Common
looking at them.
Maliwak, Yegor Deming, Carter Bryant, Rasheed
Man,
Fleming,
fuck you,
So
bro.
Jonathan, you make my point. So you think this entire draft is
BK,
good?
Thomas
you know what we
Bryant,
should do, BK? Yo, BK, this
So
is
this
what we
whole
should
draft
do,
is
right?
good to you, John?
Thomas Sorber. Thomas Sorber.
That's nasty work, bro. So
This
there's no bad
podcast
players in this draft, John.
should
Oh,
battle
there could be a
Breezy
couple bad eggs.
podcast,
That's always
BK.
possible, but there's definitely some good pieces for the Nets to
John,
use
I
if
haven't
they
heard
do
you
this
criticize
right.
not one thing
Let
in
me
this draft, bro.
simplify this over here, man. All you gotta do is look at a player, right? And
It
then
can't be a
compare
battle.
him
It can't be a
players
battle,
at
Harlem,
the NBA level, right? So
Why not?
look at
John, these dudes can't all be elite
because
players,
it
bro.
depends who niggas pledge their allegiance to.
so
Know what I mean? Some niggas
if you
might.
look
I'm
at
saying?
Malawatch here, right? Where is he at? Number 17
Yo,
over here.
BK, John
Yo,
thinks
bro,
this entire
listen.
draft is elite, bro.
He's looking though. That's
I
what
didn't
I'm
say the
saying.
entire draft is elite. I said there's some good pieces. It's a deep
John,
draft.
hold on.
You just said it was a deep draft.
Jonathan,
You've
when
been
have
here
you
from the
criticized this
beginning,
draft?
so at this
DJ,
point,
did I say
I
every
think you
piece
with
would be a
us, right?
superstar? I never said that.
No, I didn't say
Nah, I
superstar.
wasn't
You
talking
said
about
every
me. I'm
piece
talking
elite.
about. I'm
There's
talking
no
about.
flaws in these guys.
I'm talking about other niggas.
I'm gonna keep
Oh
it
no,
a
there
buck
will
with
have
you.
flaws. I'm worried about Jeremiah Fear's height factor a little bit.
Hold on. Well,
I'm
BK,
worried a
hold
bit
on,
about
hold on.
Maliwak's
Jonathan,
offensive
so answer
game,
this question
but
for
they
me.
still have a lot of good skill
I think
sets.
you would cook any of them.
Hold on. BK, we got
I think
BK.
you would cook
We got
any
him
of
right here,
them.
bro. He just
No, you don't got nothing on me.
I'm listening.
I know I would. I don't.
Listening.
I
Go ahead,
can't
go
get
ahead.
my takes off because I got backstage when I did it.
I ain't gonna
How?
front
All
when you
right,
went over there.
hold
You
on.
was cooking niggas. I was like, yo,
Hold on.
AP
Let me ask you something. How is someone that's averaging 6.5
Oh
points
yeah,
a
yeah.
game
You know niggas going.
college
You was
level is
locked
going
in.
Once niggas say I'm not a
Do you
regular,
know
I'm
what his
like,
strengths
okay,
are?
yeah, that's just
BK, do you know what
how I
Carter
move.
Bryant's strengths are? He's got physicality, he's got defense, he's got
Jonathan, but you don't
agility, he's got
acknowledge. Why don't you
strength.
acknowledge his weaknesses though?
I do acknowledge weakness. He has to work on
No, you
offensive
didn't.
identity.
You're lying, bro.
If you follow what my
Yo, bro,
content,
it's
I've
a
actually
bunch of
pointed out
role
multiple
players
times
at
with Carter.
best, man.
Wait,
They a
Harlem, one
bunch of
second.
role players.
Wait.
Hold on, BK.
Cooper
BK, let John
Fleming
finish.
going
Let
to
John
Wait,
finish.
hell
with
to be
Carter
a
Bryant,
role
when I've had a breakdown.
Let Jonathan finish,
on,
BK.
Mike.
Let Jonathan finish.
When I've had to break down Carter Bryant's game, I've talked about all the strengths he has, all the physical
No, you
characteristics. He
didn't, bro.
just
You
needs
didn't
an
talk about his
offensive
weaknesses, bro.
identity.
You're
I
lying.
broke this down multiple times before. Stop it, DJ. I
No, you
have
didn't,
before.
bro.
Yes, I have. Stop, dude. Chill.
But how are you averaging 6.5 points a game and then
Okay. So those college numbers are his future. He just needs to develop
So
an
what about
offensive
every other
identity.
player then, Jonathan? What about the other players? The players that BK be mentioning, you never acknowledge their weaknesses. You be like, oh, they're just good players. They're great.
Name me a player, and I'll give you the weaknesses.
Cooper Flag, Ace Bailey, Dylan
Cooper Flag has to work on a 3-point shot a bit, a mid-range shot, but he has all the intangibles. Yegor Deming has to work on speed. Wait. Yegor Deming has to work on speed offensive game. Wait, hold on 1 second. He has to work on playmaking and defense. Other than that, he has the height factor and the playmaking factor, which are good tools
Okay, hold on.
Is a
Outside of
role
Cooper Flag,
player.
that's being your
He a
favorite. Who else
role
is your
player,
favorite in the
John.
draft?
I said John Cooper's a role player. He got drafted to Dallas to be a fucking role player, Johnny.
What?
He's a role
Oh,
player.
stop it, Harlem.
He's a
Stop
role
it.
player. He's gonna be a role player.
John, he's
What
gonna
you
be
mean,
Harlem,
stop it?
he's not.
Harlem, you're the same guy that thought Mikey. Wait. Harlem, you're the same guy that thought Mikey Williams would be a lottery pick. The dude's not even in the draft.
Oh, he got you there, Harlem.
That's called cooking. That's called cooking, DJ.
Yo, bro, every time
I ain't gonna lie, I forgot
you
about
lose
that,
an
bro.
argument,
Yo,
you
I
go to something
keep
from
the
like
good
3
receipts,
years
DJ.
ago, bro.
I only
John
keep
got the
the good
receipts,
receipts,
huh?
man.
But it's not, yo, bro. Mikey Williams is still going to the draft, bro. But Cooper's a
No,
role
he's not.
player, bro.
He's not even.
He gonna
I
be
think he's in the
full-
draft.
He a role
He's not in
player.
the
Nah,
draft.
he has. Hold on, he has
He
some legal trouble, man. Hold on.
He's not in this draft, Harlem.
The Wabi was saying like Diego is some bona fide
Cooper
superstar.
Flag is a role
Exactly,
player,
man.
Stop it.
Mikey Williams.
Nigga's a
I think
role player,
Mikey
man.
is Mike. I think Mikey's in 2026.
Yeah, maybe.
Yo,
I think
bro,
you
Mikey
know some
Williams
guys
is
did.
better than
Wait,
Cooper Flag,
you know what's
bro.
wild, DJ?
Mikey
Some
But
Williams
he's
better
late.
not in
than
this
Cooper Flag,
draft,
bro.
though, Harlem. He's not in this draft.
Wait, you know what's interesting? Some late picks
I
have
ain't
dropped
saying
from the
wasn't in the
draft.
draft. I
This
just said
guy named
Cooper Flag, bro.
Condon draft dropped out.
And
Luxembourg
Mikey
dropped
still
out.
got a lot to work on, bro. Because all he do is score.
Boogie Flans dropped out. Some of these late picks dropped out of this draft for some reason. Maybe they want to go in the following year. Maybe they're just worried about their eligibility.
Because they're not that
I ain't
good.
gonna lie, Mikey Williams.
No,
bro,
because they want to
he
get
still
probably
look like
drafted
he the same
better.
exact. He plays the
Following
exact
year.
same way he did in high school, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Who?
Mikey
Mikey
Williams.
Williams is nice, man. Y'all niggas sleep, bro.
He's not even in the lottery, dude.
Nobody said
Stop.
he's
Player
not
one
nice.
man be
Hold on,
coming
hold
with the facts.
on,
He
hold
says
on. Did you
Diego and
watch?
Kaman
BK,
are in the
hold on.
same boat.
Player one doesn't watch basketball, man. So they're just crap. He's
Oh,
not
player
player one.
one.
Stop.
Player
Hold on,
one.
did you
Jonathan
watch
called you
Mikey
out.
Williams
He says you
in
don't
high
know
school?
basketball.
This is the same guy who was telling me. I'm not going to get into that
Hold on,
debate.
Jonathan. Hold on, Jonathan. Harlan, did you watch Mikey Williams in high school?
Yeah.
Bro, and you don't think he don't
You
play the
hesitated
same
on
exact
that
way
one.
he
You
does now?
hesitated.
Yo, he did. That's funny.
Yeah, you kind of hesitated on that one, man. Nah. Listen to your follow your voice, man. Play was funny.
Nah, he plays the exact same way he did in high school, bro.
Yo, bro. At the end of the day, I think he better than Cooper.
Oh my gosh, I'm not even gonna give that a response. I really.
Listen, man. Cooper Flag is a role player,
man.
Mikey Williams is not guarding Cooper Flag. Harlem, stop it. He is not guarding Cooper Flag. Stop it.
Cooper Flag not guarding Mikey Williams, nigga. It's the same
Oh,
shit.
get out of here! He's the top best defender in this draft. I cannot. I can't.
You haven't answered my question. How is somebody that's averaging 6
right now
points
because
a
Cooper Flag
game?
plays defense, bro.
Thank you, DJ. Yo, DJ always. I appreciate what DJ does keep it relevant, man. Like, come on.
Yo, hold on. How is it somebody? Hold on.
Arguments yet, Harlem.
Hold on. I got smoke for Jonathan over here.
You got no smoke, BK. Hold it. What's coming out? You was puff. BK, that's what's coming out.
PG.
Ain't no smoke.
Points per game. 4-point rebound.
He's never gonna be in the top
BK. Carter Bryant sees offensive identity, but he has all the physical characteristics: strength, agility. He's got the weak factor down.
What about skill? He can't shoot.
That's all he has to work on. That could be more.
That's all he has to work on.
That's all he has to work on. What?
Wow. DJ, he has the physical characteristics, which not a lot of players always do when they come out of the draft.
Player, then.
He's got the physical characteristics. It's just the offensive part. That's what his weakness is.
Yo,
DJ, stop it. It has nothing to do with him. Stop mentioning to an irrelevant argument. I know this is about you. You have nothing relevant to say. You'll throw anything under the dust. Stop it.
It's not listen, you got to answer for this, man, because you.
You got to answer for not watching college football. Put everybody under the sun on this.
I'm not saying Carter Bryant is trash or nothing, bro. I'm not saying that at all. But when you averaging 6 points and 4 rebounds and 1 assist, you don't think he has way more to work on?
He has to work on those things, but he has the physical characteristics which are half an advantage.
You said shooting.
Yes, that is something to work on.
That's the only thing you named.
Yes, but he has all the physical characteristics that you need to be an NBA pro. Now it's about the offensive identity.
Jonathan, that's the question.
He has to work on developing a 3-point shot more, a mid-range shot, any type of offense, basically. He can do it a little bit, but he has to do it a lot better than what he's doing
right
his
there. Defense? You think his defense is good?
He's definitely got good defense. I'll be honest with you. I think his ceiling at best could be an Aaron Gordon potential if he figures out the offense.
Gordon.
He has the body
Hey, yo,
frame that
BK,
could
let
be
me
an
ask
Aaron
you
Aaron
Gordon
this,
type
Gordon
player.
BK,
came
right?
into the league averaging like 20, like 20,
Oh
21.
my gosh, BK, you act
Yo,
like every player that comes to the draft is
BK,
just
let
going
me
to
just
average all
throw
that,
this
right?
at you,
That
right?
your argument?
But you
There's
just said
been
he's gonna
some
be an Aaron
rumors.
Gordon. Like what?
When he
Hey, yo,
hits
hold
his
on,
ceiling, DJ, we have to
Yo,
give certain
BK.
parameters, see if they meet it or not. And if he
Wait,
does,
hold on,
DJ,
hold
if
on.
he
Why do
doesn't,
you
I'll
get
say he
offended?
didn't
Wait,
meet
hold
those
on, Jonathan.
parameters.
Answer me this question. Hold on. Why do you get offended when BK compares players, right? But you just compare him to Aaron Gordon.
No, because BK just wants to talk negative about it. Because clearly he's going to try to defeat an argument that doesn't need to be
He can't answer
defeated.
the question.
No, it's not
Yo,
a DJ.
BK, let me say this to you, right? There's rumors that the Knicks trying to the Nets trying to trade up to get Dylan Harper. What do you think about that?
Yeah.
Nah, Brian Lewis defeated
luck.
that, Harlem. He defeated that. Brian Lewis said it was just BS, man. He said that today.
How
do you know?
Okay.
Yeah,
I saw the interview. I saw the interview. He said it was BS.
Is he inside Sean Mark's brain or something like that? He knows.
He basically said it's BS rumors. He says
I'm
the
trying to
Nets do
understand,
want to
like,
move up,
hold on.
but he
Somebody
said
gotta
maybe.
explain this to me, bro. Because like, how are we gonna trade up? Like, we don't have no good assets to get that far up, bro.
DJ, this is a hype.
Cam Johnson, they could use a shooter like to go with Wemby.
Hold on, BK. You really think he's worth a first or second round pick?
This is.
I mean, they already have.
For the Nets,
You have Stephon Castle.
BK,
You have
what's the ceiling for the Nets?
Stop it, BK. When they can use that pick to go get a Giannis, bro.
DJ, wait, can I give you a potential?
What's the ceiling, bro? For the
Wait,
Nets.
DJ,
hold on,
BK,
Jonathan. Make this make sense.
That's
They're
the
gonna waste
same
their
result.
second overall pick to go get Cam Johnson over
The same
Giannis?
This is wait. Let me play. I've heard about the Spurs and Nets potentially doing business with each other. I think the pick 14 is probably Brooklyn's only shot to maybe get a second lottery pick. But this is what you have to do. If you're the Nets, you have to give up Cam Johnson.
You believe that?
No, this is my hypothetical that I've kind of developed and told people about. They kind of agree on. It would be Cam Johnson.
One of the net delusion, man.
Wait, can I hear? Can you hear out the deal?
Go ahead.
Can you hear out the deal for a second? Wait, can I say what the deal is? It would be Cam Johnson, either our Knicks 26 or Rockets 27 pick, probably the Knicks 26, and our second rounder at 36. So it's those two picks. Cam Johnson goes to the Spurs for Harrison Barnes and that second lottery pick. It's a fair deal because
they're trading. Hold on. So you telling me they're gonna?
I saw that report, and that shit is garbage.
How's it garbage? We're essentially helping cancel things out so it doesn't look like we're benefiting just by getting that pick.
Harrison Barnes.
He's an expiring contract, Harlem. He's an expiring contract.
Harlem. He's saying that they're gonna trade their second overall pick, their lottery pick, the Spurs.
Not the second pick. I'm talking about pick 14.
They not
pick 14.
You just said the second lottery. You just said
no. I said pick 14.
My boy.
Hey, listen, if they want to go after second, if they want to go after second lottery pick.
He said 14. I could have sworn he just said the second pick.
It was 14. I never said 2. I said it was BS what Brian Lewis said. But listen, that would be the Nets' only shot. You have to give up one of your Knicks or Rockets picks.
Thinking that we're going to trade up to you. I know John didn't say it.
Yo, BK, I'm not going to lie to you, BK. I had an ill dream, right? And I'm about to share it with you, bro. Yo, listen, I already know DJ going to say I'm bugging out.
We're attaching picks, though, so it's not like we're trying to screw him out of it.
Bro, if you hold on, Jonathan. If they have a chance to go get Giannis.
I'm listening.
Why would they go get Cam Johnson?
They can actually get both Giannis and Johnson, DJ. Actually, they don't give him a Barnes in this deal. They're not giving up their other valuable assets.
But go ahead, Harlem.
Yo, DJ, don't hate on this, my nigga. I know you're gonna say I'm bugging. I had a dream LaMelo Ball went to the Nets, though. I swear to God.
Oh man,
that shit just might happen.
I
know it's kind of
I couldn't hear him. What you said?
But I had a dream LaMelo Ball went to the Nets. I don't know why, bro. But
that's not a bad dream, bro. I ain't gonna lie, that's not a bad dream.
I don't see the Nets being that deal. I think LaMelo's ankles.
No, John is just a hater, bro. John
is
gonna be.
No, listen, LaMelo Ball. DJ, this will.
I can really see LaMelo going to the Nets, though, bro. That's my nigga. Like he's from Cali, so he's from a place that's used to the bright lights. So him going to Brooklyn,
but he don't really care. I don't think he really don't much care for like rat infested places.
For me, I just worry about his long term health. He's got to be healthy, man. His only problem is
LaMelo. If you seen LaMelo flash, he don't like being in areas like that, bro. He like the hot weather, bro.
I will say this: it was pretty insane how he did so well in the All-Star voting, but he didn't actually make the All-Star game. That was something
because he was balling before he got hurt. That's why.
Yeah, but he should at least bronze the All-Star game if he got all that success.
I'm gonna say this, bro, right?
I just don't like that LaMelo hate, bro. It's like, bro, y'all trying to diminish LaMelo when it's like, bro, he don't have no team, bro.
The only problem, it's his health. I think he has offensive capabilities, but he's been unhealthy a lot of years.
Hold on, John. You think if he's healthy, that team is not trash? That team is garbage.
Yeah, but the thing is, how could the Nets rely on him to be a number one, number two option if he can't stay on the court?
He don't have a team, bro. Who does he have to win with?
It's not about the team. I understand the team is really bad. We all can agree that the Hornets team is bad right now. But
drafted, who have been his teammates? You can't even name them.
The only guy that really is doing well is Brandon Williams on that team, right?
Nah, I'm not gonna. I fuck with my son Miles Bridges. I fuck with Miles Bridges.
No,
trash.
Outside of hold on. Credit to Miles. I'm saying outside of them though.
Oh, let me get some sleep, man.
Nah.
Outside of Miles Bridges and Brandon Miller, bro, you can't. Who has he had?
Man,
you know
listen.
How long it took them to get a center?
Did you guys hear what Sham said? This offseason might be the craziest offseason ever.
Career, bro. Player one, stop hating, bro.
Did you guys see what Sham? Did you hear what Sham said today? This might be the craziest offseason in NBA history, man. I don't know what that means, but we have the most cap space this summer,
keep that
so
same
we can
energy
probably
too.
be
Because
involved.
when Cam out here by himself, bro, we said the same thing. He can't win by himself. Who he going to pass the ball to? Claxton?
Oh gosh, no! Please, we gotta get rid of Claxton, please. Yeah.
I think Claxton.
You saying you gotta get rid of people, John? Yo, John, you saying you gotta get rid of people, but you can't get rid of bro. First of all, everybody that y'all said could possibly come to the Nets is not coming. Nas Reed, that's a negative Nancy. He's not coming to Brooklyn.
Well, let's keep it. Let's keep it with the first one. They said Donovan Mitchell.
He's not going to the Nets. It's over. That's clear.
If the Cavs don't win in another 2 years, you probably could ask out.
Yo, John, I'm gonna tell you what the Nets gonna do, right? Y'all don't like this, bro, but the Nets is gonna run it back with the same team, and they're gonna run it back with whoever.
Jared Allen will be traded before Donovan Mitchell gets traded.
Yo, somebody put a weird hypothetical of the Nets of trading Cam Johnson for Jared Allen. I'm like, huh? How's that gonna happen? I don't know why somebody made that deal.
Yo,
Jared Allen was a bit younger. How old is he now? 28.
Something like that. I think he's approaching almost 30.
Yo, John, listen, bro. The Nets is gonna be ass again, bro.
No, you know why we got to trade Claxton?
Yeah, where y'all got us at, bro?
We trade Claxton because we need another center, home. We need an actual big man. It just is not working with Claxton. We tried.
Y'all love saying that. Oh,
it's just not working out.
Oh, hold on. Where's all y'all playing front runners that were saying, well, we're gonna make Shooter,
bro? But say what you want to say, bro.
BK,
if they never gave Dennis Schroeder,
where are they at?
The Nets would have been a top 6.
I don't know.
They disappeared when the Nets didn't make the play. They disappeared.
I'm telling you, if we would have,
all we heard all season was the Nets gonna make the play, and look how great they're playing. Jordy's the best coach ever.
Yo, bro, I wanted to do.
I remember that. Not was part of that train.
These dudes talking about some Jordy was the next best thing. Oh, they said Jordy was the next. They talking about some Jordy's the next Mark Jackson.
DJ, if we did what the Bulls didn't got in the play-in, we would have got the 11th pick in this draft. We would have sunk us even more.
The lottery is like a raffle, Jonathan. I'm keep trying to tell you.
Yes. Remember Nico said defense wins championships? Hey, Cooper Flag, folks.
BK, I know you remember this. They were saying that Jordy was the next Ime Udoka, bro.
Who said that? Who said he was Ime Udoka, man? That's wild.
All these people up on this panel that be coming up here, bro, be capping.
Listen, this is the real test for Jordy. Can you mold raw talent? Forget guys that are trying to stay in the NBA.
Glazing Jordy, and real raw talent. How you glazing him and he got a losing record, bro?
Listen,
when's the next Pacers games? Friday, right?
No, Thursday. It's Thursday. Yeah,
Thursday?
Hey, BK, you know what's crazy? We was a worse team with Jordy than we was with old boy Jock Vaughn.
Damn, man.
He went back to his alma mater.
At the end of the day, you gotta have the players, man.
Oh, but they don't want to acknowledge that though, bro.
I don't care how good of a coach you are. It's why Phil Jackson was picking teams. Like he didn't just go anywhere. He had a team that was already had pieces to actually go out there and win. You need players, man.
Quick question,
SL be coming at you guys, man. He says
so BK, So answer this question, BK. If you was Tom Thibodeau, right? Yo, John, do not jump in. This is not for you, bro. We know you a Knicks meat eater. This is not for you. Yo, BK. If you was Tom Thibodeau, right? This is a 2-part question, BK. Would you consider moving Bridges to the bench? That's the first part. The second part is if you started him and he wasn't doing good, would you be like, fuck it, I gotta just throw somebody? Even if you feel Shamit is not like much better, Shamit has been hitting shots. Like, but at some point, the season on the line, do you ride with him or you say, listen, he asked?
No, I'm riding with him, man. I mean, Landry Shamet is washed. Mikal Bridges.
Yo, John,
he
tell
have
me
a lot of
It
good
don't gotta
games.
be Landry Shamet. I'm just saying anybody.
what's
He's a role player.
Given point.
Yeah, he's a role player. You don't know like whether he's gonna have like Mikal Bridges in terms of like probability to have a good game is definitely more than what you have with Landry Shamet. Like Shamet, I don't know. Like it's.
I'm not gonna tie you, BK. If Bridges stink it up Thursday, man.
Oh, he
might fuck around and get booed out the garden. Bro. I ain't
always been garbage, bro.
Yo, y'all not looking at Cat and the dumb fouls he's actually been committing. Like you're not looking at that.
You know what I was so sad about tonight? Rick Carlisle used that stupid challenge like he shouldn't. There was a play where Towns was holding on to Bradley's arm. That would have been an overturn. They would have got a foul on Towns, but they couldn't use their challenge. I don't know why Rick Carlisle used his challenge.
Who would you say? Who would you blame the Knicks being down on 3-1, BK? Would you blame it on coaching or are you blaming it on players? And we're gonna go around the panel. We're gonna start with you.
SL, first of
they
all,
got
they
like I said before, they got a both the bench.
The stream
they
you
probably
on,
get like one or two more pieces.
Fuck out of here, man. Like, what is he talking about? He hardly comes up here, so he wouldn't even know what we be talking about, bro.
Who's that? What happened?
SL, he said that people wasn't saying that about email about Jordy, bro.
I know SL be on Breezy.
Yeah, y'all still going at it, bro. Like, I thought y'all was cool now, man. Y'all still going at it,
bro. He be on my dick, bro. Like, that nigga's weird.
Yo, that was one of the craziest shows ever, man. I cannot be called out here again.
I got disappointment in the morning. Let me wrap this up.
That man's like 40.
No, wait. I'll answer your question. Listen, I think the problem with the Knicks, and I said this to you before the series started, I think it was going to be a battle of the benches. I think Thibs' problem is he waited to experiment with his own bench in the Eastern Conference Finals. You can't do that. He should have probably used his bench in probably the Boston series a lot more to let those guys get burned. I think that was a big mistake on Thibs' part.
Yeah, you gotta go with like guys who's gonna make minimal mistakes out there.
Can I be honest with you, Harlem? I don't know why Pressure Chu ain't playing. I think when Mitchell Robinson is doing bad, you got to go to another big, especially with Towns' way he was limping. You probably should have went to Pressure because at least he can rebound for you guys.
Y'all don't want to hear this. My nigga, I would give PJ Tucker a look.
He can't
no more, bro. Bro, let me say this, bro. Right?
Did you even see him in his last
DJ, let me say
this, DJ. Do it no more.
Yo, DJ. Yo, let me say this, DJ, right?
Bro, he ain't got it, bro. He just washed up, bro. Okay, time.
I understand how you feel, my brother, right? No. Look, I respect where you coming from, but I would still give him a look. If he looked bad, then cool, bro. But I would just give him a look.
Nah, he's done, man.
Listen, I don't know what this be a negative, but PJ Tucker has
one, bro. We got
hold on.
Yo, play one. We got to try something, my nigga. We got to do something, bro.
Listen, Tucker got to be at least like 50, bro.
Yo, DJ,
hold on. I'm gonna go with the coaching staff because they see these guys in practice.
For real, though, John. What is he like? 41.
DJ, the only action PJ's going to see is in a boxing fight against James Johnson. That's about it.
All right, yo, let me get on out of here, man. Let me get some sleep. Definitely like, comment, subscribe, and really good
salute. Oh man, that was
bro. This man said PJ Tucker. Yo,
Don G, DJ salute.
Yo, who just like pull the plug?
All right, man.
John, the great white hope ain't coming to the Knicks, bro.
Share the show.
That's fine. We gotta move on.
The universe shares back with you.
I ain't gonna lie, BK. This man about to be cutting.